All right, guys, welcome to the Collectors Chat. You got me and Tim. We're going to hold shit down, and we'll see what happens with everyone else, because I can't get hold of it. So how's it going, bro?
It's going well, man. I'm pumped for this weekend.
Yeah, it should be good. I was happy I was able to work it out, so I'll see you there Friday.
That's good. So what are you doing? Are you catching a ride with someone else or what? Or
I'm gonna go with my brother.
Okay, awesome.
Basically, what happened is he used to come with me to New York Comic Con sometimes.
Yeah.
And when I did the math, it would have cost, because my car something had happened when I had to bring it to the shop just the other day. So I said to him, it was going to cost the same for an Uber both ways. So I said, look, I'll just get you a ticket for the show if you don't mind driving. So he said, yeah, he's down with it. So that's what I did.
That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, man, driving there is gonna be a pain. It's gonna cost me like $10 just to get there on tolls alone. But and then I think parking's $10. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah. Well, I got the E-Pass, the thing that you just bought, and I'm taking the 417 all the way down. Then I jump on another toll road. I forgot which one it was called, but yeah, man, I'm excited. I know you like art stuff, Lou.
Yeah,
Fate. There's a big artist alley. What up, Fate?
That's cool, because what I like to do, also, sometimes I gotta see if I want to drag it with me. Well, I could ask you, what are the rules on what you could bring in? Because at New York Comic Con, the only thing you couldn't bring in was weapons. But I was going to bring in a guitar and see about having a sketch done on it, which I did at New York Comic Con.
Who are you trying to get sketch from?
Who doesn't matter.
Okay.
I just want to get something either Batman or Batgirl related.
Yeah. There's going to be the team that did the new 52 Batman stuff.
Right.
Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo.
Capullo.
Yeah. They're going to be there. So that'd be cool to maybe get him to sketch something for you. I think you could take that. People bring all kinds of crazy stuff. Like there's so many cosplayers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I have the bag where you carry it on your back, the guitar. So
you should be fine, dude. There's people dressed up in all kinds of craziness with like these big fake weapons and everything else. Like, yeah, you should be fine with that. I usually just carry a backpack with food because I don't like paying for that. $10 for a baby pizza.
No, I hear you. I do the same thing. Didn't you bring water there?
Oh yeah. I pack up a whole bag. It's heavy.
Yeah, so I'll bring that and some bars or something. But yeah, I went there a couple of years back. I had a Supergirl sketch done on my Supergirl guitar. So I have a Batman and a Superman guitar. I think I'm going to bring Batman this time.
Fate, you going or what?
I have to sit this one out, man.
Damn.
Yep.
A Joker, bro. You better get it.
That's why I'm sitting it out, man. Did I cover the mic?
No, you didn't. I heard you.
Okay, I'm good. Yeah, I'm just looking at this Phoenix, man. Just thinking could have had it. I chose not to get it.
Which one with Phoenix?
Yeah, the Dark Phoenix in the back.
That one?
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, I changed the angle so you could get pretty much all the cases on the one. Yeah, the only thing is obviously those two don't have the doors, but eventually they'll all have custom doors.
Now, is that wall taking, or you still have more to go just on that one wall?
I have space. I think this week I'm going to try to do the room tour and the house tour, but you'll see the DC cases, which are against that wall, have plenty of room. I could fit 8 more statues from DC. The Marvel, I have room for 6 more, and I have room for 1 more, anything comics, other comics. But I think I might put Lady Death in there. I just got to see the dimensions on her sickle that won the Temptation. Where
Yeah, the
she's
new
like,
one.
yeah. So I got to check the measurements to see if she'll fit. And then I have room up top there. Next to Ultron will be Thanos on throne, whenever the hell it comes. And then there's going to be the custom case, which you can't see that far. But that's where my Phoenix is just sitting right now. But eventually, the X and Phoenix, there'll be one there. Then I'm trying to get a pedestal for Thor, but I haven't found any stores. Like back home, I could go to AC Moore and they sell pedestals, those white pedestals.
Mhm.
But Michael's, which is the craft store in this area, they don't sell them. So I got to
You need to
check.
go to Hobby Lobby.
Oh, all right, let me write that down. So I can look for
They
it.
have pedestals. I saw that. They had like big white pillars.
Yeah.
Um, and usually they were selling like they're giant pillars for like glass tables, and they're selling you like giant glass tables and
Oh,
stuff.
nice. Because yeah, I need one for Angel because he's gonna go on one, and then I need one for Thor, and then I got to get these 2 other shelving things. They're like little cabinets, and on there you'll have Apocalypse, and then the XM Phoenix, because those are the few that don't even fit up there because they're too tall. Because they're all 30 plus inches in height.
I see you got you're gonna be making room for that throne. You're gonna get rid of that Iron Man statue up there.
The throne? What do you mean?
What's his name?
Thanos?
Thanos on throne. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's going up top next to Ultron. See the empty
Oh, is there
spot?
more? Is there more space? I don't. Is there
Yeah.
more space to the
Well,
right or left?
above the one with Captain Marvel, she'll be
Yeah,
on top.
yeah.
He'll be on top of that.
What are you gonna do with Ultron?
Because Ultron staying, he's on top of the Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
That's a separate cabinet. So each cabinet has one big one on top of it.
Okay. So we just can't see the other. Maybe I can't see it.
Yeah, in my
Oh,
viewer,
okay.
I can see it.
I had to make it bigger. I see it
Oh,
now.
okay. Yeah,
There we
he'll
go.
be above Captain Marvel. And then in the very corner where I do the custom one, which you can't see on screen, that's going to have Electro, and then that'll finish off the top. Then there, behind the computer here, is going to be custom wall mounted, like kitchen cabinet type uh, custom ones in there, and they're going to hold my other statues. So
That would be cool.
like the
So
turtles and all that kind of stuff. So when it's all said and done, it's going to look great. It's just a matter of getting there. I mean, I'll do a room tour, like I said, this week.
what if you?
That'll be for this year, and then hopefully by next year, if everything goes great, then I'll have all the custom cabinets and the doors, and it'll be completely set up. And what's really cool is everything. Hopefully, I'm grabbing the right remote. Yeah, everything's set up on remotes for the lighting.
Oh wow, it's pretty nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I got all my cabinets have lights. I do them myself. I just buy. Now you got to make sure they're cool running
Oh, the white lights.
LED puck lights. Yeah, because they don't damage your statues.
Will the yellow ones damage them?
No, you just need cool. You don't want the hot ones because the under cabinet lighting that some
Yeah.
people make the mistake of buying, that runs really hot, and you could actually burn the statues.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just got.
you could tell when you turn them on. As with
It's hot.
these that I have, there's no heat at all.
I'm gonna double check my lights.
Yeah, and I got them from Home Depot. You get
Okay.
three for $40, I
So there's
believe.
like LED, yeah, LED puck lights.
They're by. I think I threw out the box. Yeah, somewhere. If I find it on here, I think I have a picture of a package. I'm almost positive the name of the company that makes the lights I use is called General Electric,
Okay.
and they're in a green package, and they're sold at Home Depot.
The
Um.
installation was pretty easy though, right?
Oh yeah, basically what I do, I don't want to deal with sticky shit because God forbid one of those lights falls on your statue. So I just drill, I just screw it in permanently to the center of the cabinet, and then I drill a hole in the back for the wire, stick the wire in, plug it in, and then I have a big power strip underneath that they're all plugged into. It's like I think I bought it at Home Depot or Lowe's, but it's like one of those industrial size ones. It's probably like 4 or 5 feet long, and it holds like 10 or 12 plugs. And then I plug that into the adapter for the remote, and that's how it works. So it's easy. It's actually the hardest part of building the cabinet is doing the lighting, but 90% of it is the measurements. Once you measure the spots and put them where they got to go, it's just a matter of drilling them in. I use a power drill. So.
I like on the lighting.
Yeah, it makes it look sharp. But what I like about the LED strip lights is I've seen the new ones at IKEA. And the cool thing about those is they have a connector. So let's say you wanted to put one in here and one in here. There's a connector that goes between the two and it loops, and that doesn't light up. So you could just swing the loops to each cabinet and just do them all in like an S shape, and you could literally light the whole cabinet that way. And those are pretty affordable. I think they just started selling them in the past year. Because I had to buy 3 more cabinets, so I was at the IKEA, which here it's about a half an hour from where I live, maybe 35 minutes tops.
Did you go there yet?
Yeah, I went there. I went in the afternoon because again, I wanted to avoid rush hour because when the parking lot that our highways turn into, and I didn't want to go on the weekends because that's when they're packed.
Yeah.
So I went during the week, and like around 2:00.
That's nice. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Omar?
What's going on, guys?
So I'm looking at Lou. I'm looking at your. There's like a reflection from the glasses on the cases, and I'm seeing that you have a window right there next to you.
Yes.
Do you think you can move your desk facing the window, and that way you can put more Bestas on the other side of the wall?
I could, but the problem is it's an L shape, so it would
desk.
it would cover the bottom too in this corner. It's a really big desk, but it's good for office work.
Yeah.
And what I do is 90% of the time those windows are, blinds are closed anyway.
So you're gonna retire after this year, Lou?
Yeah, I wish.
No?
Oh, from collecting or from working?
Yeah, collecting.
Oh, not after this
one
year.
piece here, one piece there.
Because we're not going to get 8 DC pieces in 1 year. We're lucky to get 3. So that's not happening. And, I still got room for a few more Marvel. Like I said, I think 6. So I figure 2-3 years should be it for the most part.
Until something else comes out.
Unless it gets real slow. Because I really haven't bought too much. I only have 2 pieces on pre-order. And Like, oh, I forgot. I also have a case. I bought an IKEA. Oh, what is it called? It's the bookcases they use, and I have my Street Fighter stuff in there.
The Billy bookcases or something like that,
Yeah,
or what?
yeah,
IKEA?
something like that. I don't know if they're Billy. Yeah, I think they are Billy's. They worked out pretty nice. The only shame is they have these nice doors, but for some reason in the halves, because I don't have the full height Billy, because I have like controls over here, like wall switches, so I can't go up the whole wall. But they don't have the glass. They only come with the panel in it. And I saw on IKEA Hackers what a
Yeah.
pain in the ass it is to pull that panel off and put glass in it. So I was like, nah, it ain't worth that much hassle. I'll end up destroying the thing.
Are you gonna sell any of your? You're gonna try to make your collection, smaller, or are you just
Yeah,
gonna
well,
stick with?
well, not the stuff that's in here. I do have a bunch of stuff I will be posting. Definitely this month, because I got to start getting rid of a lot of it. A lot of the Bowen and smaller stuff. Very nice.
Pretty
3D
badass.
rendering.
Wait till you see the close up.
So what is this? Is this the
This is
full?
this is my commission.
Here's Iron Man.
Look at that,
It's
holy.
pretty nice.
Yeah, I like you can see like the brush metal detail in the face.
Yeah, that's really important for me because like the other Iron Mans, they don't do that.
Yeah, that looks pretty authentic instead of just your straight gloss look. I like the brush metal look.
Because you would think that's how it would look if it was done, actual. Yeah, exactly. So that's very cool. Oh, I picked this up. This was cool, and these sold out quick. But it's the Logan Steelbook.
It's sold out.
Yeah, this like this, dude. I ordered it ahead of time, but I went in the store when I went to pick up mine, and they're gone.
Well, what's the thing with
The Noir.
these metal books? Why does everyone like
Oh, the steel books.
steel books?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're just cool. Like this would be awesome, like displayed next to a statue if you had the space.
Yeah.
But I like this one a lot. I think they did a good job, and it includes a black and white version of the film. They're calling it Logan Noir.
Oh, really?
So I thought that was interesting. Yeah, you can see it says it on the back in the red right up there.
Now, would anybody want to watch that black and white?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's your thing. I mean, it's a little odd, but I did enjoy Sin City, and both of those are in black and white.
Now, does that have any extra stuff? Any like extra? Does DV have any extra stuff going on?
Let's see.
Because I remember at the end of the movie they didn't have anything extra. Or...
It includes theatrical and noir versions.
Probably have like bloopers and stuff like that.
Yeah, making of Logan, deleted scenes with optional commentary. Like I said, the black and white version. So I think that's it. But I just saw this on their ad, and I was like, that's a good looking steelbook. Sometimes I don't care, but there's a few that were I thought really well done. And this is one of them, so I ordered it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because they only get a couple. I mean, 4 or 5. So it's like, unless you pre-order it, you got to be like there first thing when they open.
Oh, man.
But it's pretty cool.
I really like that Batman.
Which one?
I'm sorry, I caught a glimpse of Omar's. screen.
Thank you. Should
I
say
wish
it
I could
first,
collect
right?
all things like. I wish I could collect all things Dark Knight.
Yeah.
So you got him next. You got. Can you move your camera so I can see how big he is next to the Hulk versus Wolverine?
He's the
Nice.
same size as Wolverine.
What's up, guys?
Man. Oh, there you go. I thought you fell asleep.
Nah, I was in the movies watching Guardians.
Oh, all right. I was like, either he got in trouble at work because they're like, stop it on the computer, or
Nah,
fell asleep. Because I'm like, you're usually the first one on when I send you.
I know. I took off the whole week.
Oh, nice.
It's a fucking
Yeah,
vacation, bro.
dude. I can't wait for Wonder Woman.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be dope. Guardians is fucking sick.
Yes, it was.
Don't say anything.
And did you see, and this is not a spoiler because it was just a commercial, but Supergirl, and she had the boots on, and she's like, yeah, I borrowed these from a friend, and they were Wonder Woman's.
Yeah, man,
It's
that shit was
pretty
dope. And yo, Tim,
What's
if you
up?
plan on seeing Guardians,
Yeah,
bro,
I was
there's
gonna go
like-
tonight.
yeah, there's like 4 or 5 post-credit scenes. So don't
yes,
like dip
there's
right away,
five.
because there's
4 or
They
5.
say
yeah,
five.
stick
they
stick
say-
around.
They say 5, but I counted 4.
Oh, Lou, what are you talking about? Supergirl and Wonder Woman boobs.
You guys are spilling it right now. I don't even know what you're talking
No,
about. Don't even
there's
say
five.
anything.
It's
I don't watch
commercial. What I'm talking about is a commercial, wasn't it? It's just it was the Supergirl season finale, and I'm not going to tell anyone what happened. But
Yeah,
just during one of the commercials.
Well, I know she's in the show. I know that much.
Oh, but in one of the commercials, she's like, "Oh, do you like my boots?" So they're like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Yeah, I borrowed them from a friend," and you could see their Wonder Woman's boots.
I dig it. Yeah, because she's the president in the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like, they're not gonna recognize that. Come on, guys. Okay. So they threw like an Easter egg right in your face.
Yes, exactly. And I'm sure there's people that didn't notice because it doesn't hit you like this that it's her.
Oh man. As soon as I saw her, I'm like, what? Man, I love Wonder Woman, man. Trust me, man. Whew.
Yo, that trailer was hype, man. Let me tell you. I'm fiending to watch
It
that.
looks
movie.
sharp.
It does.
I want to buy 2 tickets, man.
And I saw Guardians in IMAX, and now I'm like, yo, all my comic movies got to be in IMAX.
It's expensive.
Oh.
Yeah, well, compared to a regular ticket, it's like $6 extra. But I don't know. The one that's right by my house, the movie theater, has an IMAX, so I started doing it again because where I used to live, it was kind of far to get to the IMAX. But once I saw it, I'm like, yeah, you can't beat this experience. The sound's better, the picture's amazing. It's huge, the screen.
Yeah, I'm the same. I always watch my stuff in IMAX.
So I know they announced at the theater that Wonder Woman was going to be in IMAX and some other comic book movie that's coming out.
Oh, Lou, man, the Super Bowl's coming down here, man. So,
Nice.
congratulations.
Tampa.
You know, you get to come down to a wonderful state, getting Super Bowl finally.
Oh, I know by us, when they had the Super Bowl, you couldn't touch the tickets unless you were rich.
Yeah, we haven't had the Super Bowl since 2000, I believe. No, after 2000, the Steelers and Cardinals. So whenever that was the last one in Tampa.
Oh, nice.
But yeah. Cass, quick question, man.
What's up?
Bro, I have never been beat down so much by one person in my life.
What happened?
Catwoman was whooping my ass like 20 times in a row, bro. I'm like,
What are
yeah,
you playing?
dang.
Are you playing someone online or are you playing the PC.
Oh, just the story. I was playing on like hard difficulty.
Damn
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
I keep forgetting to buy that fucking game. I gotta find a GameStop. That's why.
I mean,
Yo.
I beat her now, but I'm just saying she's like the hardest one.
I have a problem with Cheetah. Cheetah's got some crazy moves that I'm not used to. She like flies around and shit,
Do you play her in story mode or just a one-on-one?
1-on-1 and stuff, and the
Oh,
multiverse
even
stuff.
one-on-one, she's killer. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people that I've noticed online have been picking Robin with the sword. He's kind of like OP, but I shut that down real quick.
Who's that?
Robin.
Robin,
Oh, Robin.
Damien. Yeah.
Yo,
They
saw the video,
just
right?
sit there. One.
Did you see the Honeybee video? It's like the greatest comeback ever. Check it out. It's Honeybee Commander CMNDR.
Yeah.
And he
They're
was
playing.
Flash,
They're playing
and
this
he
game.
was going against Robin. Bro, you gotta see it, man.
Who is he?
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, people that pick Robin, they just sit there with the sword and they just crouch and then they just do that like
These
do
guys
like
are
this
pro
combo.
players.
Yeah, well, I've seen pro players like spam it out too, though.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but see that video, bro.
I'll check it out.
I mean, it's like as many times as I get robbed, I'm like, this guy had like an inch left, and I couldn't even get one little, one more extra hit in, and they would come back on me. Same thing, man.
Oh man, speaking of the Flash, that was another crazy season finale.
I think Omar said he was going to give me a commission Flash.
That would be nice.
Is that right, man?
Well, if you notice, Sideshow's
This is the only
asking,
Flash you need.
Sideshow's asking us to guess who's going to be the next DC piece. So there's one coming out.
It's
Hopefully
a Tana. They announced already.
Oh, did they? Because I saw the art print and I was like, oh my god, they're going to do Zatanna.
Yeah, they did. They showed the video today.
I've been waiting for her forever.
What does she look like?
What
Is she
video?
regular?
What time?
Looks like Black Canary. Like same kind of thing. As Black Canary.
So they're never gonna do a Flash. What the fuck?
They're fucking with us. I think you're going to see the Flash at San Diego Comic Con. That's my guess.
Bro, that shit is right around the corner. When San Diego Comic Con anyway?
August, I believe. It's either July or August.
I thought it was in June.
It could be. Don't take my word. I've never gone, so I don't know. I could look it up.
Flash is coming out when the movie comes out. Like
I'm telling you, bro. People don't know, bro. The Flash is badass. He doesn't get the respect he should get. He's right up there with Batman and Superman.
He's one of my
When
favorites.
does that movie come out? Or slated to release? The Flash.
Yeah.
Oh, Flash is getting a solo film?
I think what?
Of course.
2018 or something?
Flash.
Oh, shit.
So that's what how Sideshow do it. They do it like 1 year before the movie come out. But unfortunately for us, we've been waiting for like 7 years straight. So
yeah, exactly. Because every year they're like, oh, there's a big DC piece coming out. We're all like, yeah, the Flash. And it's always everyone but the Flash.
You're like, nah, you're getting Blue Beetle. You get.
Yeah, you're getting Lex Luthor.
A Blue Beetle. Red Robin.
Yeah, right. We don't even get Robin. We get crap. I'm happy about Zatanna, but I'm still like, come on, give us a Flash.
Now, which Zatanna was he talking about? Was he talking about the Prime one, or Sideshow coming out with one?
Sideshow.
So who's she supposed to go with?
I'm believing it's probably got. It's probably going to look something along the lines of the art print that's coming out, which the art print looks good. So
they're dropping two Zatannas at once. Because Prime One has theirs.
I guess. I don't know. I don't really collect Prime One unless it's 1/3 scale, so that doesn't affect me.
Dude, I can't let Zatanna go, man.
I know she's in also super hot DC.
Yeah, I can't do it.
They just teased that shit, yeah? PF from Zatanna.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, show me the teaser, man. I didn't see it. All I saw was the floating skull Prime 1 version.
Hey,
Like last
well, who was it? Lou that said that we might see Flash at San Diego?
Yeah.
They did the
Yeah,
same
2
shit
days in
with
a row.
Zatanna, because didn't they release like a print first and then they just teased the statue?
Yeah.
Yeah, they already teased. Well, they already revealed the Flash print, so I wouldn't doubt that the PF is coming.
Yeah, it's either, I would say if they don't give it to us at San Diego or New York, it'll definitely be in the 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah. Yo, what did they reveal at New York last year that wasn't at San Diego? Was it Venom and Carnage?
Yeah.
Or were they at
Yes.
San Diego too?
No, it was
Oh,
Venom.
okay. I got you.
And those came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's true.
Yo, Lou, show me that teaser, man.
Tim would have to. I didn't, or almost, I didn't even know there was one. I just saw the art print.
Yeah, that's all.
And then he told me, oh, they announced the statue. I was going to watch it, but I always forget what time the video comes out.
Oh, hold on, I'll show you guys.
Oh, there's a Facebook video?
Yeah, probably. YouTube, but they probably linked it on Facebook.
Oh, my God.
But at least they did a character I wanted from DC.
Sideshow's keeping me honest, man.
Did you see it? Or here's the thing.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah, it says Zatanna giveaway.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a man. Looks like Charlie Chaplin.
It's
Yo,
weird.
all I know is the costume that it looked like.
Hold on, I think there's more.
Oh,
Is that the Prime one or is that the?
that's Sideshow, bro. Sideshow, y'all gotta slim her face down, man.
Exactly, like she's one of the sexiest characters in the DC
Wonder
universe.
Woman's face, Wonder Woman did. And Sideshow better fix his face, because, yeah, all I think is I really want with that hat. Oh,
Willy Wonka.
did you mind that?
Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka.
Come on.
Speaking of that, the one with Johnny Depp was god awful.
Damn, the Bombshell looks better than that. Come on, Sideshow.
The Bombshell one is amazing. I don't know.
The Eagle Moss one looks better than that.
Oh,
my
come
God.
on.
I'm not even kidding. Like I'm looking at it right now.
Where are you seeing it?
She matches the art print. The art print looks dope.
Yeah, I told you the art print
Ooh,
looks.
oh yeah, she does have like the black canary fishnets on. Okay,
Oh, she
I
should.
think she's the best out
She
of the bunch.
should
bro.
have.
yeah, I like that, bro. They just need to fix her face a little bit, man.
I'm sure it'll come out looking.
I hope so. Come on, guys, critique the hell out that statue, man. Please get them to fix her face.
That's the only thing that scares me because with Sideshow, they don't like listening to us.
And they're also releasing a new Wonder Woman print. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, that actually is a beautiful. It looks like a J-Lo in her Wonder Woman outfit.
What do you guys think of this?
Right. Can't let me click on you because everyone's sharing.
Oh, everyone's sharing.
What? Who's
What's this?
making that?
Tweeterhead? I don't know.
Oh yeah, they do good work.
It looks
I'm not
different.
getting it, but that ain't bad.
It looks kind of like the what's his name? Deadpool statue. It kind of reminds me of that for some reason.
I have so many Harley statues. It would have to blow me out of the water to get another one.
Right, and that does not for me.
I'm still waiting for my 1/3 scale.
It looks pretty cool. If you don't want like a standard museum pose, you know what I mean. This is probably a good one to go with.
For Harley fan, you might want to get it, but
All right, check this out right here.
Nothing will beat the PF.
I
man.
saw that, dude. It just shows you how massive. They showed it next to a 1/3 scale also.
Yeah, he's just as tall as the Batman 1/3
Yeah, exactly.
statue that you have.
So it's a massive piece.
I mean, it makes sense because they took the new 52 Dark Side and they like made him like 3 times the size as like Superman. He's like a giant in the new 52 comics.
You like him better as a giant or? Like
No, I like the original, but I don't hate it. You know what I mean? I don't hate it, but I like the original.
No, I prefer the Prime one. The original to me looks way too small.
But yeah,
Well, the original is the right size, you guys.
Taller.
But he should not be smaller than Superman.
He's
No,
not, man.
no,
I'm
he
looking
should-
at him right now.
He should be maybe a foot or so taller and beefier, but not that much bigger.
Someone having an argument going on behind
It's
him.
probably it's
Yeah,
Ted's.
man, sorry.
Nah, I'm in the car, baby.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Damn.
Sorry.
No, I think
It's usually you. It's usually because you're always at work.
I think it's Omar.
Sorry.
I don't know. Let me hold on. I think it's awesome. If you're gonna be collecting that, that's cool. I think it's $1,000 or something like that, or 1,250.
Oh,
So
But
hold
for
on.
the size of it, it's worth it.
Yeah, definitely. So here's DC Direct, original Darkseid versus Superman, right? He's not that much bigger,
Oh,
right?
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And then all right, so there's a poster of look, they're eye to eye, and here we go.
well, no, he is taller than Superman.
Well, the mistake is that the Superman's base is so damn big
Yeah,
that
it's
it
fucking
makes
huge,
him
dude.
look smaller.
Right. So he
So-
does tower over Superman.
But
Go ahead.
for some reason, DC just loves their gigantic bases because every DCPF has a massive fucking base, whether it's huge lengthwise or height-wise.
I like
I
that.
have a question for you guys, actually. Out of all the DCPFs, what are your top 5? Top 5 DC pieces from Sideshow.
Well, for
Like,
me, the
Pre-orders
joke.
included though, or like release stuff already.
Doesn't really matter. Let's say the pre-orders come out just like prototype.
All right. Well, for me, you'd have to. Superman would be in the top 5. The Joker.
Hmm.
I'd say Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and Aquaman.
All right. For me, it would be I think Harley is number 1. I think she's the best PF. And then the Joker. And I think Batman PF, Superman, and what's it called? Lobo is number 5.
Yeah, see, I don't have Lobo, so I didn't mention it.
Yeah. But you know what would be last place?
I know what you would say, but I think that fate would come through the screen and stab you.
Yeah, man. It's blasphemy. Don't even say it, man. Don't even say it, bro.
Wonder Woman is the worst PF from Sideshow.
Oh my God. I don't know how you say that. I look at mine, it's nice.
Look, I'm not talking about design. If you're talking about just production quality, just how like how well made it is terrible. But design-wise, I agree with you. It looks great. Like the face, I like the face. The way she's standing, the spear, everything is nice. It's just what we got in hand is so bad. The base is a drum, man. The spear is so fickle. The peg and the arm and the left arm.
Yes, the peg I'll agree with. And the other pet peeve of mine, not like it's the end of the world, but they should have made the bottom of her outfit have depth to it.
How is that not the end of the world? That is the end of the world.
Instead of just being painted on.
That's like the apocalypse right there. How do you guys let them get away with that? Just painting on this.
Well, maybe she felt like using body paint.
Yo, why would you? Look, dude, have you ever seen a chick with like a bathing suit on, bro? You don't want that to be all thick.
But I want some depth at least.
Well, how much do you want, man? It's underwear, bro. It's a bathing suit.
Okay. Look at it like this.
You wanted to see the camel toe.
Put it.
All of a sudden, it went from last to first.
Look at it objectively. You paid $400 or $440.
I paid $300.
Okay, but you got it right. So that's like. We're talking exclusive.
I don't care. I got paid $300. That's what I pay for. So I'm looking at it objectively.
The exclusive's nice with the axe. That's how I got it.
Okay, but let's say somebody pre-ordered from Sideshow. Okay, you paid $440 from Sideshow. You paid $400 for that Superman. Okay, are you gonna tell me that Superman is lesser quality than the Wonder Woman? Because you cannot tell me that. Look at the Batman PF. It's $400, and look how nice that came out. And then you tell me that Wonder Woman is $440. Like, that's just unacceptable in my opinion.
I mean, the Batman PF's good and all, but I don't think it's great.
I think compared to Wonder Woman, it's amazing. It's a masterpiece.
I mean,
Oh my God, this guy.
if the Batman, for me, the mistake with Batman is his outfit should have been painted on. That shit with the fabric, I don't know.
But something like that, it's like, okay, like think of it like this. They advertised it like this. Do you know what I mean? Like they advertised, like you knew what you were buying. So if
but you didn't know you were getting armpit issues and everything.
Well, of course, but again, like comparing it to Wonder Woman, who costs more. Which one do you think is more value for your money? Which one do you feel like you actually got your money's worth in terms of just effort put into the piece?
Honestly,
Superman or Wonder Woman?
Neither. There's too many of them made.
Fair enough.
Come on,
if
you got 10,000 Batmans, you couldn't even get your money back if you sold that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, since Lou doesn't know how to answer that question honestly,
what are you talking about? For me,
Lou.
my favorite
Hang
Batman is the Prime 1/3 scale, the first one.
And that's a great piece. And that's wonderful. But he only asked about the two. He asked you about the PF versus PF.
Well,
okay.
That was my answer.
He's
I don't
right.
think either one is worth what you paid for it.
Omar is right, man. Out of the two, Batman came out better even with the armpit issues.
Look at Superman, man. Look at the portrait on that.
Superman is amazing.
Just weight alone. Like you said, for me, I mean, I love both the statues. However, I felt I was shortchanged at the base because it is a drum. Other than that, I don't have an issue with it.
Oh, come on. Look. Okay, like take out your Wonder Woman right now and look at the hand holding the spear. You're gonna tell me that hand is painted as good as the Superman hand? Look at the Superman hands. Look at the way that the fingernails are painted on the Superman, and then look at the way the hands are painted on the Wonder Woman.
Right. Yes. Agreed.
You see what I mean? Like they just put in more effort on the Superman. The Superman's amazing. I think it's like one of their best pieces.
You gotta blame the painter. So it's not Wonder Woman herself. It's the painters.
I told you, it's the actual execution. It's not the design. The design, I think, is fantastic. Like if they gave me the prototype of that Wonder Woman, it would be a masterpiece. It's what I got in my hand is such poor quality, in my opinion. Like like a plastic shield. I don't know how people let that slide. Like the plastic shield is like.
The shield is okay, bro.
No, it's not.
The
Because
thing
they
is,
didn't use magnets.
it's plastic, but it doesn't look bad.
It is the hardest.
The problem is the magnet. It should have had a magnet.
It should be the most solid part about that piece, man. It is the shield,
Disagree.
man. It's like.
Disagree. See, this is the thing. First of all, you have to remind people that everybody's piece come in differently. Yours can come in jacked up looking like it was Crayola, and mine's coming out looking great. Because like magnet issues, some people prefer. Okay, that's a preference. Whatever. My pegs are working just fine. I mean, I don't snatch them in and out every day anyway, so they stay in perfect. I don't have any problem with her peg arms or anything. Like I said, the only thing that kind of bothered me was the base being super light. And that's it. And yes, I do understand you about the finger issues, the paint issues around the finger.
The plastic shield, the way the hair is put together in pieces. Like if you flip the hair upside down, and look at the hair from on top, you'll see pieces glued in. Like that doesn't bother you? That's like, dude, you paid $450 compared to that Superman that you paid $400 for. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you know, some people wear hats. They cover it up, man, and it's in the Besta, so I'm not looking through my Besta to the top. It doesn't have a sunroof, so I don't have to worry about
it. You know it.
I'm good, man. But I do see your point, though. It is a valid point.
Right. After they pulled off the Superman, they grabbed everybody. They grabbed everybody's trust with the Superman, and then that Wonder Woman, they like screwed everybody. Like they didn't even care. They knew people would take it anyway. Like they put, if that Superman came out garbage, nobody would have bought the Wonder Woman. But that Superman came out good, Batman came out decent, and then the Wonder Woman came out so bad. But because people needed the Trinity, they paid for it anyway, and they exploited everybody for that.
And then the Aquaman came out amazing.
Aquaman's okay.
He's excellent. That is the best Aquaman ever made.
I'm just trolling. I didn't even bother buying the Aquaman. After Wonder Woman was the last piece I ever bought from Sideshow.
For anyone that owns it, the way that he's slamming the Trident down, the way the waves are shooting up on the side and behind him, the fact that the base looks like Barnacle. I mean, they did a great job with that.
Not even the ES on Wonder Woman is justified, dude. The ES on Superman is 7,500. You know how much Wonder Woman is? 9,000. Like, how does that make sense?
I don't understand why there would be more Wonder Woman than
First off, anticipation, okay? And Wonder Woman, she's one of a kind. Batman, they have like 50 different versions of them, so you would want to set a high number for Wonder Woman because you think everybody's going to get her.
Man, give me a break. They raised the price, man. Like that Wonder Woman, man, is the worst statue I've ever bought. Honestly, like out of everything I have ever owned, I have never bought anything with lower quality than that. The design is fantastic, and that's why I bought it. But the quality, like
so
compared to the logo. Look at the logo. Sorry.
Why wouldn't you get her painted? I mean, if the design was perfect and it was just the paint, just have her painted or painted.
Because why would I do that? I already paid $400. I already paid $400 for it. I paid $400 for it. I'm not gonna pay more than that.
Okay. Even though her with her flaws, is there any other better looking Wonder Woman?
Nope. But doesn't mean I'll settle.
That's why you paint it.
I won't settle.
No, you paint it.
No, I won't. I just wait for another Wonder Woman in the future. They're gonna put out another Wonder Woman.
She's gonna be worth. She's gonna be worth $650 by the time you buy her, right? Which is the difference of adding on a paint job for your current Wonder Woman.
Wait, she's gonna be what?
$650 by the time you buy another Wonder Woman.
I think she's gonna be $650. It's been 3 years since she's come out, and
look at the prices now.
No,
already.
I think what he means is that the next Wonder Woman that comes out, the price is going to be jacked.
Oh, I thought you meant like, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, but still, I don't know. I don't like being lied to. I don't like giving Sideshow a sale for something where, you know what I mean? Like, I speak with my money, man.
It's literally scary where the prices are going.
So why didn't you call Sasha and be like, hey man, your paint job was crappy. Can I have one? With
I got
paint?
3 of them. And all of them had like lesser quality than Superman.
Wow.
Like I just put it next to Superman, man. I'm telling you. You look at your Superman, look at that Wonder Woman.
Oh,
You
you're right,
cannot
Superman
tell me
is-
they're the same.
Nah, Superman's damn near perfect. However, they did remake Superman.
Sorry?
I said they did remake Superman. They gave him a new paint job, and he's on the market.
Yeah.
His veins in his hand actually look
He's
blue
just
instead
mad
of.
because it's not a cloth costume and he can't pull it to the side. Oh my god.
No! Kyrie fell down.
What the hell?
Kyrie Irving fell down. No!
Oh, I'm
He's
like,
right.
what the fuck
No.
is this?
No! Oh my god.
Yo, if he gets injured, forget about it. Just hand it over to Golden State, bro.
Oh my god.
And then there'll be no fight.
No. No, please. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, I know he's a Cleveland fan. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
That's the exact thing I was saying when my team got the 8th pick in the draft. I was like, no.
Yo, get him off, man, please.
Do you have money on that game, man? He might be. He's like, oh, there's my PF. Oh,
There goes Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I was actually scared, man. He's walking holy.
Oh my god.
oh man. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh,
Yeah, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm about to be home. Going on my computer.
All right.
Yo, so you afraid of my Batman or what?
That was Kevin Durant going down. He's like, yes.
yeah, most definitely.
Oh, he just scored again. He's a beast. Kyrie's a beast.
Hey, I'm rooting for Cleveland too because I do not want to see that fucking sellout win a title.
No, Fate, when are you gonna get online? I'll show you how to play Batman. What's his name's afraid too? Carlito. He was afraid.
That's why he didn't show up on the show.
Yeah, he's afraid, man.
Listen, man. You ain't gonna
What's
show
up?
in the scrub.
He was like, I got to get a headset. I'll be back in 20. He never came back.
I gotta practice.
Yeah, Lou, you got to get this game.
Yeah, I gotta find a GameStop. I haven't looked for.
Because there's not one over there by you?
Oh, there might be. I haven't really looked. I've been going to all these other stores getting shit.
Oh, by the way, if anyone's looking for the original exclusive Ninja Turtles, I'm gonna probably put them up for sale in order to fund for the Iron Man because I need to drop like 30K for that. So
Damn.
What?
if someone's
For the
looking
Iron
to, yeah,
Is it life size? Is that life
No.
size?
no, to fund the project.
Talk
Oh,
about
project,
overpaying.
No, it's just to fund the project. Sculpting, painting, and everything costs a lot.
It's going to be a small edition size?
Yeah, 50.
You know, you don't need 2 kidneys.
Yeah, so if anybody's looking for those, I'll do like a show exclusive. No, I'm joking. So yeah, hit me up and we can make a deal. Yo, man, I actually had a heart attack when Kyrie fell.
Support Omar's Iron Man habits.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry?
No, I'm saying support Omar and your Iron Man habits.
Dude, the people who are
'Cause
trusting me with this, you will not be disappointed. You're going to be blown away.
Because there weren't enough Iron Mans. No, I'm only busting.
Hey, that Zatanna picture that was on their site.
Yeah, there's a ton of pitch. I found the picture. I just can't find the PF.
No, yeah, Omar showed us the actual.
No, I know. I'm searching myself. And nothing. I'm on Sideshow site, but I don't see.
Oh, you gotta Google it. Just type in Google.
Google. Yeah, but what should I put in the search bar?
This is a ton of premium format section.
Hey, Lou, you have Baroness?
No.
No? That's an old school, nice
That's
one.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah. I wasn't even thinking about that back in those days, man.
I do like her and the Cobra Commander, but I don't have fucking space for all that shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stroke, man. It looks so ashy.
Tell me Ghost Rider right here shouldn't be smiling that big right now.
Yo, bro, when I saw that, that was a no moment. Kind of like what he did for Kyrie. Could you imagine walking home and seeing your shit?
Look at that, man. That's a mess.
That's a nightmare, bro. You got Magneto on Throne crushed on
He came out good. Oh, he crashed down on that.
Yeah, on everything.
Look how he's having a.
He collapsed.
He's having a good time too. How much does he weigh?
Like 60 pounds.
There's no way. No way that motherfucker should have been on a glass shelf.
And
why doesn't it look like a pile of Iron Man at the bottom?
That was Omar's new Iron Man. The prototype. Yo, that's horrible though. There's Grails under there.
Sideshow. I mean, XM is paying him a visit, and they're gonna see if they can like help him replace the pieces.
That's the Phoenix in the background.
Yeah.
What? Because the guy was stupid and put it on glass.
Yeah, they're gonna try and help him out.
That's awesome of XM.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Are most of his pieces XM pieces? Is that why? That.
Or no, he has a lot of Sideshow in there.
I see a bunch of Sideshows in there.
Is he only going to fix the side or the XM ones, or he's going to try
Obviously. Wait, what do you think Sideshow's going to give him anything?
No. Like, are they going to like help him like try to repair all this shit?
No, they're just money. I think they're going to replace him. Like they're going to give him a replacement.
Oh, really?
That's the only way you could fix that. A lot of those things are shattered. Ooh.
Good for you, XM. Good for you.
What kills me is seeing Magneto under that shit.
Yeah, dude.
Is that a Bowen Magneto?
No, Bowen. That's the XM.
Huh?
The XM Magneto on Throne.
Holy Kyrie!
Why does it look small though? That's why I didn't think it was the.
No, it's just the way the picture's taken.
I mean, he's under that glass, bro. He's getting squished.
I see him sitting down. I didn't think that was a throne. I thought that was a prior.
That's how big. That's how big the whatchamacallit is. This guy, Ghost Rider. That's how big he is. He makes the Magneto look small. I don't know. I'd be crying. I would quit. I would just quit.
Yeah, man.
I see the XM Cap, the Magneto on Throne, Iron Man's down there. There's an XM Phoenix.
That sucks.
There's the Sideshow Rogue Comic-Cat. Look, you can see Deadpool outside, Beast, Cyclops.
So you can tell it's a custom cabinet, bro. That sucks.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed.
That's why you will never see my stuff on a glass case. Glass is fine for Bowens, but when you're talking about shit that weighs that much, especially the Ghost Rider, I wouldn't even trust any of them. Fucking Magneto weighs a ton, and Ghost Rider weighs more than that. And forget about Cable. He would have demolished that shelf.
Oh yeah, I found the picture. Oh my god, they just.
There we go. Here we go. This is pretty sick. So you guys think his leg is skinny right here? Is that what you guys are talking about?
No, you see his like ankle? You see his
This one right
ankle?
here?
Oh yeah, look like
That's
Kyrie.
not proper. It's like Kyrie Irving's right there.
Yeah, they don't even look.
I mean, it doesn't look that bad.
From that angle, but like look at it right there. No, go back.
That's a horrible job, bro.
Everything is good except there, right there. The way it's bending, ankles don't bend like that.
Yeah, it kind of looks like he broke his foot.
Kind of like a Kyrie Irving's.
If Kyrie Irving's foot looked like that, he would be out of the game.
Let me see.
Dude, it looks like he broke his ankle.
It looks a little bit stretched from that angle.
That's a custom.
But that's just the computer animated version. That's not the prototype or anything. So that could change.
Yeah, it needs to change. Like everything needs to change.
Everything needs to change. You don't like this?
No, I like everything except Loki.
What do you don't like about him?
He's awful, man.
What do you want him to look like?
I like that picture, not that picture.
You like that? That's
that looks way better than the other one. Yeah.
I mean, he's an evil little dude. He's an evil little dude.
I want to be Joker.
Your face is savage, man.
Yeah, I agree with that. I never cared for the comic rendering of Loki.
I think it's the best looking throne I've seen.
It was until
Bro, Dr. Doom.
Awesome.
Best looking throne. Look at this.
Dr.
This is fucking
Doom.
disgusting. Look at this shit. Like fucking Thor's holding everybody on his back, dude. Like what the fuck? I don't know. Looks beast. If you had it in hand, I think you would probably say you'd love it. I'm telling you, that looks pretty sick too. I just, you know what I'm getting tired of is everyone nitpicking. Like, well, look at his thumbnails. look at hold on. Look at this guy. Look at this line right here. This line doesn't match up right here. Let's go ahead and like knock it for everything. It's like, come on.
But that happened after you see that's what happens after you see XM Magneto. Dude, I'm telling you, XM Magneto changed the game. Like you do not see a single flaw on that piece. Like that's how crazy it is. Like the quality control on that piece is so ridiculous. That's why it rose up in price so much. Nobody's ever seen anything like that before.
Cable's about to blast the Joker in that picture.
I like the
That's
losing
pretty
faces.
cool too.
That was pretty awesome.
Cask, once you see XM Magneto, you'll see what I mean. Like
I'm gonna go lose house soon.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna see.
Yeah, bring it down for him and let him see just the paint application.
I'll get
Tell
him.
me if you see a single flaw in that thing.
Ladder to look at.
I'm gonna rip that thing apart when I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm gonna judge it.
You better have a lot of. Oh, I was gonna say he's like rip it apart. I'm like, you gotta have a lot of money, bro.
I'm gonna be judging it.
Like Doom is a fantastic sculpt, and I think it's a better sculpt than Magneto. But the paint application on Magneto is just so out of this world.
Yeah, his paint is spot on. Just the way even that the helmet hovers above his hand.
Yeah, dude, look at the helmet that sits on his side, like on his right side. Like that thing is painted impeccably. Like I'm serious, there's not a single like line out of place on that thing. So
Plus,
ridiculous.
what drives me crazy is what I know. We all bitched and whatnot, but when you see it in hand, I don't see what the issue with that head is.
It beats me, dude. That's like one of the best head sculpts I've ever seen. It looks like a real person.
It's painted immaculate.
It looks like a real person.
And how can anyone say that doesn't look like Magneto?
Hold on, I'll show you pictures of.
Dude, the fact that helmet hangs on there with a magnet
I know.
is crazy.
I like to see her quarter scale.
Who?
I Katana.
From Mortal Kombat?
No, the DC.
Oh, now I know who you mean. All right, yeah, with the sword.
Yeah, that Thor's tight.
There's
Kinda. Nah.
too much of this going on. What's going on here?
Yeah, he's kind of.
He's beaving it, bro.
Is he teabagging someone?
He's beaving it. I don't know what he's doing.
He looks like he
For half a
just shot a
second,
load.
yeah.
He's like,
What do you guys think of this guy?
Silver Surfer, it's pretty cool. I'm just not a big fan of kits because then you gotta find a really good painter to do.
I mean, I like that, but it's like a water wave with the color. Even though it is attractive, but
Yeah, no, I agree. With
he
you
doesn't surf on water.
100%.
I think you could change the colors on that thing.
It's gotta be stars.
Yeah, it should be purple. That'll make it
Yes,
look more
exactly.
galactic.
Blue and purple mixed together would be perfect.
Statue is a stupid jaw. Look at this thing.
The jaw, yeah, that was the one thing I didn't like, and then the claws.
Yeah, the claws. It's kind of silly.
Claws.
How can anybody complain about this face? Look at this. This is exactly what you get. Like, holy smokes, look at that. It looks like a real person. People try to hate on this. Like, they're just nitpicking, trying to find something.
There's a lot of haters because they
Look at that, like-
afford shit. That's
How could anybody complain about this? Like, look at that face. Holy, ridiculous. Look at the paint job on the eyebrows and the lips and the hair. Look at the way that like the lines follow. Holy smokes! What a ridiculous statue! Like, jeez.
Statue Collecting said they should have called it Ghost Rider Kills the Marvel Universe. With that picture.
Oh yeah, that picture is insane. Check this one out. This is pretty cool.
Suited for gaming goes not my Magneto. The only Magneto is Jim Lee. Oh my god.
So I could have picked up this Wolverine for like $400, but he was missing his claws right here.
The
So I didn't do it.
LSF?
Yeah, I didn't want to do it. I was like, nah.
Oh, that's a mistake. You could have got the metal ones from Warren Reza.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he sells
Oh.
metal clothes.
It wasn't in perfect condition either. The clothing here was kind of dirty.
Does it have the leaning issue?
I don't know. I don't remember. But then I'm gonna have a giant Wolverine.
Isn't that Mad X's collection?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's his.
No, that's payments.
Heyman, that's who I meant. I always mix the two of them up. Buddy,
I don't know, man.
Dude, payments collection is huge. Like, huge.
yeah, I remember seeing room tours of it from years ago. The only thing for me is I don't like when you have so much stuff that it's just stuff up piled in front of other stuff.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the best look is on pedestals, like across the room. You know what I mean? But then you don't fit anything.
Yeah,
That's the problem. Can't fit anything.
So for me, I needed a theme, and I needed it to be a functional room.
the hell?
I can't. If I just had a room full of statues and I could walk in them, and that's all I could do in the room is just walk and look at the statues, I wouldn't. I don't know.
I need mine to look like art, man.
Yeah,
They start looking like toys. Yeah, it turns me off.
We're scared like to go near anything because you might break something that stuff. But yeah, what I love for me is when like especially all the new people I met here, they come in and they'll walk into this room and they're like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, like right now, I'm sitting back on the couch. I got the controller. I got the statues just staring at me and the artwork. So this is where I chill. This is where I hang out in my man cave. This is, if I just had a room where I couldn't like relax and look at this stuff daily, like it'd be kind of, I don't know. I'd never look at the stuff, I guess.
That's true.
I don't know.
Very true.
I was thinking the other day I should just sell everything. Get a boat.
Oh my god! I thought about it years ago. I was going to sell them and get like a '69 Camaro mint, but I'm
Joe, you probably can.
oh man, with my stuff, I did the math. I could probably buy a Lamborghini, but the whole thing is, it's like it goes down in value, though.
I think
With
if
the
I was to
cars?
sell off everything,
Yeah, the cars.
I'll probably keep this. I mean, this, my flash, my hammer, my shield.
You know, I
and
couldn't sell everything.
I'll probably move those two.
I keep a handful, but that's it. If I was going to go that route, but I did think about it because I always wanted a '69 Camaro to go to like the car shows with, especially coming down here because there's car shows everywhere.
Yeah, the weather's nice.
Especially when those import tuners come around, and they're like, and I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, you bring American muscle and torch those fucking imports. Fucking step on the gas and lift that bitch off the ground.
I just want to get a boat, bro, or a jet ski, and then just on the weekends, just go out on the lake, some drinks, some tunes, and just
Jet ski,
hang out.
yeah. I like jet skis.
Like the Wonder Woman, man?
That's an awesome
Well, you
one. I love that whole line.
Omar, you like that Wonder Woman?
I'm sorry?
You like that Wonder Woman?
It looks all right. I don't know. Haven't seen it.
Looks all right.
Like in person.
No,
In person.
it's
You can hardly see it
I
like in
mean,
the
I've
video.
seen a lot now, but when I first got it, I thought nothing would ever beat it. I love it.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to get.
I'll tell you guys.
I think DC direct pieces are so worth it.
For the price.
I have the Dark Knight one, Dark Knight 3, the one where he's holding the cape. Dude, that's like the best $100 I've ever spent.
Which one?
The one where he's holding the cape and he's like stepping on the
the new
Dark
one.
Knight 3.
Yeah.
It's the best $100 you ever spent. $150, so worth it. It's huge, it's heavy, well painted. There's no shading whatsoever, but
if you look online of artwork, Wonder Woman has some of the most amazing artwork I've seen online. To answer Gem Dog, I will be doing that tour of the house sometime this week. I'll probably upload the room tour first for people who just want to see the collection, and then that'll be the next video. So by the end of the month, you'll have a tour of both. Just to answer your question.
First time exclusive right here, guys. The little bat fridge. All right.
Where? Oh, there it is. I'm like, where the fuck is it?
Where nothing can fit in it but a couple of waters.
Oh shit! Yeah, I have one. I have one of those for like Coors Light or something.
I need to get one of those.
You could fit like 4 beers in it.
Best Buy, hook you right up.
Actually, I wish I still had the fucking thing. It would have been good in the office. I could have kept the beers right here.
I love it. So, Omar, you are getting that new 52 Wonder Woman, right?
the one you just showed me?
No, the new one that we haven't seen yet.
No,
The Satchel's not the new 52 line.
no, that first Wonder Woman put too much of a bad taste in my mouth. I was like, nah, no more Wonder Woman for me.
Okay, now remember this, guy. So when she is released, I bet he's gonna change his mind.
Yeah. Nothing will ever change. Dude, you know how much I sold that Wonder Woman for?
It doesn't matter.
For $400. I just wanted it out of my sight, like out of my house. I was like, $400, take it, exclusive, almost brand new, never displayed. Oh, get it out of here.
You'll make up for it when that new 52 drops, man. To me, that's the baddest outfit, bro.
Yeah, it looks nice. I agree with you. It looks more vibrant, in my opinion.
What did Fate? Did that come with a video game or something? The fridge?
Nah, straight up.
All right, because I know there was one game that came out that came with a refrigerator.
Oh, this was
Yeah, I think I remember that. Call of Duty. Wasn't it Call of Duty or
It
something?
might have been. Who knows?
Call of Duty?
I think
I
so.
don't think it was Call of Duty. I'm not sure, but I remember it came with a fridge, and I was like, "Well, that's thinking outside the box."
Yeah, yeah. You might be right.
You know what I think will be a really, really nice piece? Check this out. I'm gonna buy this one. Look at this.
Oh, he said it was Fallout.
Have you guys seen this one?
So I was right. Fallout. All right, cool.
Oh,
Look at
the
this.
Joker, the Killing Joke.
Yeah, this is the new DC. This one's supposed to go with the Harley that I have.
Mm.
Look
Oh,
at
where
that.
she's blowing the gun.
Yep. It's like the most famous.
Of
Look at
course, the Killing Joke.
$100 right there. Look at that detail. So worth it.
No, it's not worth it.
So worth it.
It's not worth it. Look at the
So
pants.
worth it.
Pants are not right, bro.
What's wrong with the pants?
It's not mixed media.
You guys nitpick like more than I've ever seen anybody. You guys,
What's wrong with
it
the
was
pants?
crazy.
What do you mean? What's wrong with the pants? Okay. All right, now I'm gonna show you the OG. Okay.
The OG's actual clothes. This is sculpted.
No. I'm talking about the Kotobukiya one. This one right here.
Okay, but that one's plastic, dude.
Okay, but it still looks perfect.
Yeah, but the other one is solid resin.
I like the way you set that up where the Joker's taking a picture of the Riddler.
Let me see. Let me see. Look at it again.
It's sharp. It looks like he's posing for a picture.
Funny. That's pretty cool, Faye. I'm not gonna lie.
Omar, see, and you get the little minion guy.
And the lights light up too, don't they? The lights down there.
Yeah, and he takes the picture. The picture sound.
Yeah, it has a flash.
How's that statue? That's like a toy, man. It makes
It's
a
not
sound.
toy. It's not a
It
toy.
makes that, the camera sound.
That's beautiful right there, man. Don't get that.
I like it. I do
love
like it.
those. That's a sharp. I'm sorry, but the Bombshells, that's an amazing series.
Is the Bombshells resin or plastic?
No, they're statues. I still got to pick up a few more. Trying to get a cabinet together for them. That'll be in my room, though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get maybe 3 or 4 bombshells. And I'm gonna just retire. I'm not even gonna get them all because they'll.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not either. There's tons of them, but some of the new ones. The Flash is definitely on my list.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the new ones that was just shown, I can't think off the top of my head. But
If they start doing the dude ones, are you guys gonna pick those up?
No, I'm not interested in those. I saw the Superman, and I was like, no, there's something wrong about that.
Looking like one of the Bob villains.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of, the wrestlers. When they're like,
Forget about it.
oh my god.
Dang, man, I might get that regular. That's just me being stupid. I could have got that Phoenix, bro. I'm so upset. I really like it.
The Dark Phoenix is really well done.
You like her?
Yeah. And I love the fact that it fits in a Besta, unlike the goddamn XM Phoenix. It's gigantic. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the effect of the bird, but if they toned the wings down just to drop, it would have fit where I wanted it.
Now, I know people were complaining about the bird. What is your take on the bird as far as Dark Sideshow?
The sideshow one, I thought it was well done. Not as good as XM's, but well done. It's.
They had a clear resin for this XM, right? And this one here kind of is a paint mix.
It's it's a resin, clear resin that's dyed, but it's not clear. It's got that cloudy effect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it looks good. It looks like fire. Maybe a light up. Well, again, who's going to use it? But light up feature would have been a nice touch. But I think they did a great job on the face and the hair. The costume looks great.
You got the exclusive up, right?
Yes. It kind of looks like Femke Jensen, though, to be honest with you.
I like the exclusive head. I think I just screwed up, man, by not getting her, bro. But I didn't want to just set myself for the trap where I have to build around her. So I just didn't get her.
Oh, well, you can never have too many Jean Greys. That's my opinion.
Damn, she's amazing, bro. I still like her. Okay. And that Miss Marvel, man. So congrats on both of those speeches, man.
Oh yeah, that Miss Marvel, that was to me maybe the best statue of that year.
Yeah, I think I agree. That's statue of the year for me too.
The only thing I don't like is her hair.
Stop nitpicking.
Right?
I'm just saying.
Just get her some weaves if you don't like to shave.
Well, I took you seriously, bro. To ask it now after you said that, it's like, oh, okay, maybe that's.
Yes, if you don't like the hair, get the exclusive. You can have her with.
Yeah, I like that. I think it's where like the shaved head meets the full length hair. It just doesn't. I don't know. I don't like the way it looks.
So yeah, I know women with that haircut personally, so I guess seeing it on a real
the lesbian haircut. Is that what they call it?
No, it's funny, bro. I know it's hilarious.
It's like the soccer mom's haircut.
No soccer mom.
No, can I talk to the manager haircut?
She drives like a Honda, one of those Honda RV trucks or whatever, or SUVs. Yeah.
I feel like slapping you guys, man.
Now here's another one. If you want to nitpick, like I got the Gamora. Now that thing is the exclusive is really cool, but why the fuck did you have to make her leg so far out that it's almost impossible to put another statue next to it?
Oh, it's wide.
How about the blades, the plastic blades? That doesn't bother you?
No, the fucking thing don't look plastic when you look at it.
But you feel them in your hands. It's like
I don't jerk my statues off.
Whoa.
No, I don't touch my shit. I try not to. The less hand oil near them, the better. Same thing with my swords. Like if people try to touch the blade, I'm like, I'll slap the shit out of you. Don't put oil on my blades.
My favorite statues are the ones in the middle, bro, and those are plastic. Those.
I had that Batman. I got it from fucking Amazon, and then the next day I returned it.
You don't like it?
I don't know, man. I don't know why I returned it, to be honest.
You know, the plastic one looks pretty cool. The Doctor. Not Doctor.
Yeah, I'm with you, Cass. I bought the Superman and the Batman. I returned them same day. I was like, what are you?
The Doctor Strange one that they sell at GameStop looks pretty good.
They get the best poses on them. Better than
Well,
the
yeah,
decent
because they
sideshow
don't
poses.
weigh anything, so you can
That's what I'm saying.
pose them any way you want.
Yeah, no,
it's
the
a-
Batman is badass, man. I like it.
It's Jim Lee, dude. It's better than.
Yeah, but I can't deal with plastic, man. It just feels
Yeah.
like, I don't know, man. I'm collecting toys. I really want to get past that whole, like, you know, like, I can't get by the kiddish feel of.
You better not buy imaginary Immortalized then.
Wait, why?
What do you mean? They're made of plastic.
Oh, they are? I don't know. I haven't owned anything like other than the helmet.
Oh, you didn't know the Spider-Man's all plastic?
Oh, that's Iron Studios. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm saying the wrong company. But yeah, that's who I meant.
You know, depending on the plastic, you know, that'll last longer than some of the stone. And it's less brittle too. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just rock, and the rock that they're using, or the stone that they're using, the polystone, isn't even that valuable. You know what I mean? It's not like they're making the shit out of diamond or like brass or some shit. You know what I mean?
But it's not about like valuability or not. It's just what it feels like to me. You know what I mean? Like in my hand, what does it feel like?
See, I like to just display it. You know what I mean? I don't want to touch it. As long as if it passes,
when you take it out of the
look
box,
test, then I'm happy.
Are you gonna tell me that like when you took it out of the box, and when you took out the Hulk versus Wolverine out of the box, did it feel the same as like taking out the other one, the Superman? No. It just feels so nice. When I picked up the Hulk, man, it felt like I was holding like a beast.
You guys are funny, man. Hey, Cass, my homie, man. I agree with you, man. Look, listen, collectors. Statues. Okay? All you're supposed to do is look at the motherfuckers, man. You're not supposed to bench press them. Okay? Why not worrying about all that weight, man? Come on, it ain't that serious, man.
This guy's a clown.
It is serious though, because it's like I don't know, man. It just it's like an image, you know what I mean? Like if you bring somebody home, and it's just like you have them there, and it's like it doesn't look like art. It's like just looks like a bunch of action figures. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. It's I don't know. I like the feel of collecting. Like I don't collect like statues. I try to look at it as like modern art, like something that's like a modern art piece. Instead of you can't collect like.
What's your thoughts on silicone?
That's even better, dude. That's like that's like owning the real thing, man. Owning silicone is like the real thing.
So would you prefer a statue? Would you prefer a statue with hair?
Nice to look at.
What's that question, Lou?
What? No, that was I was just making a point. They're nice to look at, but they don't feel real.
Yeah.
I think
that's hilarious, bro.
The closer it is to something like David's statue by Michelangelo, or the closer it is to that, the better it is for me. That's how I look at it. I look at the finer art, the finer aspect of the statue. I don't really look at it. Like I don't really care
So why are you guys laughing?
I'm laughing because Lou's laughing.
You had to read one of the comments. The guy goes, "They're great to suck on."
You don't want to do that. You don't want to suck on your statues.
No, guys, I was going for breast implants. It must have went like over everyone's head.
Oh, I see what you're. Oh.
I'm like, they're nice to look at, but not to touch. And then he's like,
"You see this, Omar? Oh man, come on, man. I got you, Lou.
But you guys can't appreciate.
One of the guys, the one dude put 40-year-old version. That's why you didn't get it.
Ask your question, man.
So you guys got to learn to appreciate price points, and you got to like be like, all right, so this is $1,000 piece. This is,
I agree,
$100 piece. You know what I mean?
There's all different levels of collectors, and not everyone can afford this stuff. So you got to make stuff that I guess they can collect as well.
Well,
it still looks nice too. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, I'm not trying to like collect as much as possible. You know what I mean? Like it's not for me, I could sit without 12 like $100 pieces and just buy one $1,200 piece. Do you know what I mean? Like again, like I'm telling you, like I don't even care about. I don't look at Dark Knight. I don't care about Dark Knight. But when I see this, it just looks like a fine piece of art. You know what I mean? Like it looks like a stylized work of art, and that's why I collect it. But I don't really care about Batman or the Dark Knight. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I didn't buy it for Batman. Sorry.
That's blasphemy by saying you don't care about the Dark Knight.
Right
now, just for that alone. But I'm not, because I understand your point. You could use anybody else, but you use my guy. It's okay, man.
Okay, what about like even the Flash? Like everybody says, like that's not their Flash, but you know, like I didn't buy it because it is Flash. I bought it because it looks like a work of art, in my opinion, and that it's a subjective matter. You know what I mean?
So you're not into it because
I
you're
have
a
had
comic
so
guy.
many people come into my room, and other than the hammer, everybody loves that Flash. Because I'm telling you, like the way it looks, is just. Sorry.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
Let's rewind the tape. You said it looks like a work of art. Now, looking, okay, is a verb. Use, your eyes. You take your eyes to look. Just like the artifacts that are plastic, all you do is what?
Look.
You look at them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Statues are meant to look at.
Yeah, but I also took them out of the box.
Materials and stuff like that. Anything could be beautiful, man.
But I still took it out of the box myself. You know what I mean? Like I picked it up.
Taking it out of the box is only 5 seconds out of the whole process. Once you take it out of the box, it's over.
If you take it out of the box and it doesn't feel as good, it's never gonna look as good as.
How long does it take you to take a statue out of a box?
Doesn't matter. 5 minutes.
20 years. The way you're talking, man.
Man, the way I'm telling you, like
5 minutes and then it's done. You display it.
I'm telling you, like I'm not looking at it in a character-wise kind of thing. Like when I took out that Flash and I felt how solid it is and I felt how premium it is, and I'm telling you, like everybody that comes into my room, like all my like I have a lot of statue collecting friends like that live around me, and they all see this, and everybody sees like the transitioning colors on that Flash. Like the Flash is so ridiculous, and everybody that sees it in pictures, they're like, oh, it's so ugly. Because I'm telling you, it's like it's not a traditional.
Okay, so if you want to brag on your statue, do you say, "Look how beautiful my statue is," or guess how much it weighs? Which one?
I don't brag about anything. Like they see it themselves. Like I'm telling you, like they don't know how much these things are worth. You know what I mean? Like they collect the smaller stuff.
Okay,
sorry.
So
you gotta say, would you like to touch my statue?
Yeah. I don't know, and like it's not like again. I like the whole like image of the statue collecting. Like I still like them looking like art, but the essential part is how I feel about it. And if I took it out of the box and it doesn't feel like I'm buying like $1,000 piece or $100 piece or whatever,
an exclusive paperweight, you'll feel better.
I'm sorry. No, because I'm telling you, like that the blue Batman. I had the blue Batman that Cask has, and when I took it out of the box, it didn't feel like I spent $100. It felt like I spent $10, and I put that back and I returned it because it just doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like a statue to me. It feels like a toy, like an action figure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you pick this up and it's like 30 pounds. Even moving it that one split second from one shelf to another while you're removing, you're reminded of how good it feels. You know what I mean? You're reminded of just like, holy, like, dude, this is a stone sculpture. You know what I mean?
That's how they get you.
Yeah, but again, like, if it feels good for me, that's why I like it.
You gotta read the comments. Oh my god.
So Omar, you like getting finessed, is what you're saying.
I agree, Suited. I love when you open a statue, that smell that hits you. The new statue smell.
That's the best part of the
statue.
I like.
Yeah.
Everybody likes the new smell.
When you took out cable from the box, okay, if that cable weighed 2 pounds, if it weighed like plastic, would it feel the same to you? Would you still be as excited about it? if it weighed 2 pounds? Because you know how heavy that cable is.
Extremely.
You know what I mean? So when you took it out of the box, do you think it would have been the exact same amount of pleasure?
I don't know. For me, also, yo,
much
it's
was it?
about knowing where my money went to, yo. Because if you just spend like $1,200 on a piece that weighed 2 pounds, I'll be a little bit tight. Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, but I could go get a rock out of my backyard that weighs like 20 pounds. I'm not.
I see both sides. I could see why you would want a heavy piece, and I could see the, oh, you're only there to look at them.
You guys are conditioned that. You guys are conditioned to think that rock statues are better than plastic.
Bro. I know you.
No, they are better than plastic. They feel better. That's why they
How are they
that.
better though? Like for real?
Because
Like
they feel better. Like I told you, like it's not even about price or anything. Like I took it out of the box. If it doesn't feel good, I put it back.
Statue collecting nailed what I was trying to say, but I didn't want to cut anyone off. That art is subjective. Exactly. We all like different things.
Yeah.
Like
my whole thing is about the whole like weight and stone. Like you're so used to plastic in your everyday life that you think it's like it's garbage if you have a plastic piece. You know what I mean?
It feels
like you get a plastic water bottle. You know what I mean? You know, it's like it's like an everyday commodity, so it's nothing special to you if it's a statue. You know what I mean?
No, it's amazing. Speaking of what you are, you buy a soda, for instance. Now it comes in a plastic bottle. It's crap.
Well, not Omar. He likes
nothing special. But then you see they sell it now in glass again, and you're like, "Oh my God, it's in a glass bottle. I gotta buy it." It's true though.
But isn't it about the experience though? Like it's about the experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're taking it out of the box and it doesn't feel as good, then there's obviously something wrong, right? Like I don't know, the whole experience of opening the box, taking it out, feeling like holy smokes, and putting it on the table like that. That's a good feeling, in my opinion. To me,
it's the best.
It's not about conditioning or anything. It's just I like what if it feels good, I buy it. You know what I mean?
Nah, I get you, man.
Because displaying is only half the part, man. I'm telling you, displaying is only half. It's not the whole experience.
No, it's 98% of the experience.
No, to me, it's opening.
Actually, the funny part is from what we're talking. I don't know about everyone else, but you're all hyped. So you're hunting a piece. You can't wait to get the piece. You finally go, oh my God, I got it. You open it up. You're excited. You just, like Omar said, you display it. You rarely ever think about it anymore because now it's in your collection. I mean, I don't know. That's the way I look.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something though. When I open my Resin Works Wolverine, okay, you know that one on the ninjas where he's like this?
The puzzle.
Okay, that came in like about 30 pieces, okay? Because all the hands had to be put in, all the knives had to be put in, okay?
That's why I said the puzzle.
On display, that is a beautiful, beautiful statue. But when I open the box and that whole opening experience, because there was no instructions, there was no way to set up the piece, it didn't feel good. And there is no way, like, even though I set it up like an hour and a half later, I put it on the thing. Once that first experience is gone for me, I don't like it. Like it steals the statue for me. And that's why I took it. But that piece is one of the most magnificent statues you'll ever see.
Oh, I agree 100%.
The detail on it, everything.
When you get these statues that have 10 billion pieces and they can't even bother to give you instructions, you're sitting there like pulling teeth trying to figure out what goes where.
It's the same thing as if something arrives broken to me. Once it arrives broken, that's it. The whole statue is still for me. Even if I get a replacement, it's done. You know what I mean? Like the whole first experience is what matters the most to me. That's why I don't deal with like broken statues. Like once it's broken, that's it. Like I don't even bother. I just send it back. I don't care about repair or replacement or anything like that. But that's just me though. Like I'm picky like that.
Yeah,
So I
no,
understand where you're coming from. Like I do get it. You're trying to be above. Like, oh, it doesn't matter what it feels like. All that matters is what it displays like. But to me, it's not like that. It's like it's more.
Well, you also care about like how people, you know, how valuable it is.
Of course, I care about how valuable it is because I'm spending so much on it.
But it's like,
and it's not something you use.
Yeah. Well, for some people, it's like it's the same thing. Like if there's someone who would say like, "Hey, man, I got this mouse, bro. It's one of a kind." You're gonna feel better about your purchase.
Oh, of course.
They're conditioning you to even feel better about the. It's just another way to sell you something to make you feel good about what you bought.
But
you know
it's
what I mean?
not conditioning.
Especially
it's
if
not
you paid
conditioning.
overpriced for it. Especially you overpriced for a statue. You know what I mean?
But it's not conditioning, man. Like I'm telling you, like it's an experience. It's not.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a natural human condition.
Yeah, exactly. Me knowing there's only 10 of this, that boosts the experience. Like I have one that's like perfect condition. Do you know what I mean? Like out of 10, that's huge. That's like a lot of value to me, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why if I ever got,
it's like
that's how they get people to spend more money though on this stuff.
But how does somebody pay $2.3 million for Action Comics #1? How does somebody pay that?
Crazy. I think they're crazy.
Why? Because the rarity.
It's not though. I mean, if you got the money and you buy something because you could afford it, then it's not crazy. For the everyday person, yes, it's nuts.
Yeah, but it's
think about it.
It's like
you're spending $2 million on a piece of paper, bro. That's like dying and like it's not gonna be around forever. It's kind of.
But that's what it's rare.
Indeed, it's gonna hold its value.
There's 50
go up.
You know what I mean? There's 50 copies. You're not gonna get it anymore, and that's the thing that's like so amazing about collectibles. You know what I mean? It's not just a regular action figure. You can just go and get it again. Those I agree with you. That's why I tell you, like, don't pre-order like the Hulk versus Wolverine when they're opening the edition size, because you're paying $650 for something that's like worthless right now. You know what I mean? Because that's why it doesn't really make sense. Because if you're paying $650, why is $650 okay to you? Like somebody that's poor would be looking at $650 and going like, holy, that's so much money. You know what I mean? Just like how you look at $2.3 million, that's so much money. But to you, it's a collectible, right? To me, it's not a collectible until they put the ES on there. Like
the only way I was able to get it by selling other stuff, the Hulk vs. Wolverine. No, I'm not saying I don't make dumb decisions either. I'm saying I make dumb decisions too. I'm serious. I overpaid for Hulk vs. Superman, and he's like only $500, but I still think it's overpriced for the size and what you get. Like,
wait, what? What'd you pay?
For not the Hulk, the Superman versus Doomsday. I mean, it's a beautiful piece when you have it in hand put together. But
think about perfect example is the Bombshells, right? Harley goes for like $600 friggin' dollars. What's so special about it? It's a tiny statue.
Exactly. How tall is that shit? Like 7 inches?
Yeah, about.
Oh my god.
Again, but that's what I mean, though. Like to your eyes, you justify it by size. Like to me, this is 5th scale, but it's 2.5 grand. But to me, it's not about scale. You know what I mean?
It's always about the size.
About.
It really is all subjective, though, yo. We honestly collect.
Do you want me to tell you the truth? You know that half scale Superman? That's where they make their bank. Like Prime 1. You know how much that thing costs to make? It's $650 to $700 to make. The 1/3 scale costs around $400 to make. You know how much? Look at the difference in margin markup that they put on the half scale, just because it looks bigger. So people think that, oh, it should be worth more, but realistically, it's not. Do you know what I mean? So that right there tells you that it's not really about size when it comes to like manufacturing. It's just people perceive it as size. That's why when you look at like the Prime 1, what's it called, Dark Side, $1,250, you're like, oh, it's so big, it must be worth it. But realistically, it's really not. Like it costs just about the same as making like a quarter scale statue, a regular quarter scale statue in factory. So it's pretty crazy. Like people think like, oh, it's dependent on size. It's not. Like the whole that's what I was trying to get at with the ES thing. The ES is the thing that really sets what the price is. You can have so many of them, and if there's a little bit of them, because like that small Harley is like 7 inches, but there's so little of them, that one costs like so much money. The ES is the thing that really should matter to people, because that's what should be setting the price. That's how much it costs to factory make something. Like I have to pay $500 for my Iron Mans because I'm making 50. But if Satchel was making 1,000 of them, they pay like $100, 150. That's what real value comes in.
How many, your average collector, how you know, the average person that's collecting these statues, you think they get a lot, or you think they're just doing like one-offs?
What do you mean?
Like, not the people on YouTube.
No,
people on YouTube are crazy.
The average collector has
a few. They don't have like a whole room.
Maybe 10, and that's pushing it.
Yeah.
I think the average just gets 1 or 2 of their favorite characters. And that's it.
I mean, yeah, I can see where Omar's coming from, but like, if you're an actual like fan of, like, I only do DC, I do some Marvel stuff, but like like the Superman versus Doomsday, I overpaid for that. I know I did, but I love that. I love the battle. I love the characters, but I'm not going to collect something just because it's worth a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course.
Or it's rare.
Yeah. There's perfect examples even for me. Everybody, well, most people love the Punisher comic cat.
Yeah.
Me, I think it looks nothing like the Punisher, because to me the Punisher's not jacked up on roids. But but a lot of people love that piece. Again, it's subjective, and that's what I've been saying ever since day one. You know, when we started these shows, collect what you like, because we all like, as proof in today's conversation, we all like different things. We look for something different in art, and that's what makes us collect. That's why all our collections are different, and that's what makes it cool. I want to go over Tim's house and see a different collection than I have. It would be boring if we all went over and hung out and said, "Oh yeah, I got all of those too."
Look, do you see this one? Do you see this? Like, this is made by Resin Works as well, same company that made the Miller. I bought this one, but this one like went away like literally the day I got it, because I didn't like it. Even though there's just like, it's the same ES as the Miller Batman. It's extremely rare. But because I didn't like it, I didn't keep it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't, it's not something for me. Do you know what I mean? So it's not about just buying, like, for me, I don't just buy low ES, because then I'll be collecting like one-off, like one of a kind. It has to be something that I like, but it also has to be something that like is like collectible. You know what I mean? If otherwise, I would not pay the huge markup. Like look, I love Hulk versus Wolverine. But I'll be damned if I pay $650 for that. $650 when they're making like 6,500 of them. Like, there is no way I'm gonna pay that. You know what I mean? But for something like this, I'll pay more. It's relative. Like, I have the same, but I value it much less.
Ryan said we should change the word ES to exceptionally special. But
ES dictates everything, man. It dictates how much you're paying. It dictates how much the person who's making the statue is paying.
Dude, I'm telling you, wait until like when I do my tour, you'll see. I have life-size statue. So in my by my pool, you'll see it. It's a Venus, but you know, I collect anything as long as it looks good to me. I'll buy it. That's where I agree with Fate. I don't care what it's made of as long as it looks good. Now, am I willing to pay top dollar for something that isn't
collectible
quality? Yes, I wouldn't pay top dollar for
exactly.
it. But if it looks good, I'll buy it. If I like it.
Same. Like, again, like I have both. Like, I have 6,500 ES and I have 10 ES. It all depends on how much I value them. 6,500 ES, there is no way I'm gonna pay retail for that, because I'm gonna get it for cheaper. Well,
like
something for
these,
10
they're
minutes,
plastic,
double.
but they're plastic, but they're so cool that I had to get them. You know what I'm saying?
So there you have it, guys. You got the people like me that are passionate collectors.
Oh.
Collectors
He's throwing in
who are
the
financially thinking about his collection. So
Well,
there's a
yeah,
more financial
of
aspect.
course.
that's
If I'm
true.
paying top dollar, man, I'm telling you, man, there are smaller collectibles, man, and there are bigger collectibles. You're paying, like, look at that shelf. You paid at least like $4,000 or $5,000 on that shelf. That's a car, man. Like that's a lot of money to not be thinking financially about it, man. Like it's not something that it's not a little bit of money that you're paying to not consider financial aspect. You have to think about it. It's so much money.
Well, it's how you think about it. Don't just say, you know, a lot of people always say it's so much money. To me, that is time. That's not just money. So like if you bought everything in one lump sum, okay, that's money. But when you're flex paying it or you gotta wait years to get your stuff, that's time invested.
Dude,
Well,
Not
dude,
in
that's
the
them
end,
exploiting you, man.
wait
You
a
paid
minute.
that money, man. That's still money.
In the end,
no.
if you think about it, Fate, it's all time because
Yeah,
we sell our time for money. That's what
right,
work is.
of course.
How could you not? Just because you paid it on a payment plan, it means that it's not money out of your pocket? Of course it is.
No, because I got other things in life going on. So that allowed me to take care of everything else.
What?
I'm not just dropping gobs and gobs of money at the same time.
I don't know. That doesn't. I don't. I can't see it like that. Like if I, it's like saying, I don't know. There's no way I
What
can think like
he's
that, man.
what he's saying is that he has like whatever family stuff he's got to take care of, you know, responsibilities. So this allows him to both collect and take care of the things you have to. So
Yeah,
I mean that
but
makes
you still have to
perfect
think
sense.
about it. It's like that every $50 that you pay every month for those, that's something that you can buy something else with. Do you know what I mean? So of course you have to look at it financially. Like it's like that money adds up. It's like this. That's like gambling logic, where it's like, oh, I'm just gambling $20 a day, but realistically, after 5 days, that's $100. You know what I mean? Like you can't think of it like that. You gotta think of it as
The
how much
problem
did you
with
spend in total?
gambling is it doesn't stay $20 a day. It shoots up real fast.
And that's how pre-orders go up. Like people.
The 50.
Oh, I
$250
agree,
a month.
dude.
People pay $250 a month for just playing a game.
Starting when I started when I was crazy. You know, I just got into the hobby. I was seeing shit left and right. Oh my god, I gotta get this, gotta get this. Next thing you know, it's only $40. It's only $50. Next thing you know, you're getting $600 a month in minimum in payments plans. And I'm like, holy fucking shit. This is what happens. Thankfully now, like I said, I'm down to only 2. But in the beginning, those payment plans could creep up on you real fast.
Well, if I look at all my stuff right now, most of the stuff that I did a payment plan for Green Lantern. I'm doing a payment plan for Killer Croc. Now that might be, say, after it comes out, you could probably get it for $100 cheaper online.
Mm-hmm.
That's that money that I invested on Green Lantern right there is probably better than that money invested is probably better than anything else that I would have bought for the next like 8 months, right? Because my car is going to depreciate. My house is probably the only thing that won't depreciate. It's probably only going up, especially in Florida. But like, I mean, we waste so much money on other things that you're not necessarily wasting your money if you're doing a payment plan. You might.
Well, maybe it's because maybe I'm just like I'm very like sticky with the kind of like with how I spend my money. I don't like waste anything, you know what I mean? So maybe I can understand what you're saying, because like my parents are like that, where if they have money right now, it's getting spent somehow. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
what so I could see like where you're coming from, where you'd rather spend it on this instead. So I can like I know where you're coming
Well, like,
from.
I sell a lot on eBay, and like if I go around the house, I'm like, damn, like my wife doesn't have anything valuable to sell, but if I go to my room, I'm like, okay, I can make some money here. You know what I mean? But like
This
everything else we have.
motherfucker wanting his wife shit for money.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Like everything else we buy, is usually like, you know, it's not worth anything after a while.
Right. I could get something for the wedding ring.
You know what I mean? Even like the furniture. When you try to turn around and sell your furniture, it's like nobody wants to buy your furniture.
You know what I mean? You can't sell that. I tried when we moved. We were like giving that shit away, and no one wanted.
But that's what happens when you have a large ES. Do you know what I mean? Like how much do you lose when you're going to sell something with a large ES? $200-$300.
That's why you better love the piece. You better love that piece that you're buying.
Exactly. And if Sideshow drops the ball on it, or if like something happens where an emergency comes up, then what? You don't consider it financially? Like if your kids needed school money or something, you're gonna not let them go to school and keep your statues? It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but
you have to always consider it like that, because it is a lot of money. I'm telling you, like, if you look, I collect art books as well, right? And I don't look at those as like, I don't have to worry about financial, because it's like $12-13 a book. You know what I mean? Like if something happens, those are not going to be something that is like going to affect me. That's going to kill me. Sorry?
5 books equals 1 flex payment.
Yeah,
so to me, I would rather have a statue over a book, but that's just to me. So
no, you'd rather have a statue over 50 books? 50 books. 50 books, not 1 book. 50 books.
You said one book was $12.
Yeah. And then
okay, so I just took the 2 off and put it to $10 times 5 is $50, which is 1 payment.
1 payment of a $500 statue. So 50 books. Again, like it's not a 1 payment. It's. If
you guys are buying statues and you don't have money to pay your kids lunch money, then you shouldn't be buying statues.
No, but you don't know
what I mean?
The thing is, you don't know. You don't know. People don't know what comes up. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean, but like, if I had to, I'd sell them, right? But like, I'm already.
Ryan said, shame on Tim for selling his wife stuff to buy statues.
She doesn't have anything. She doesn't have anything. There's nothing to sell.
He's like selling her clothes on the lawn and shit.
There's like American Girl doll that she had from a kid, her when she was a kid, but we're not selling that.
Yeah, those go for a decent amount of money.
Yeah.
What's the topic? I'm late to the show. What's the topic now?
We're talking about like whether you should care about like financial aspect of buying statues, like whether you should care if like they will hold their value or not.
Okay, so like I guess you guys are looking at all the elements that want a statue to depreciate versus its value, and the main thing that you guys are getting on is edition size, right?
I'm saying edition size dictates everything.
Not always.
Obviously, and how good it looks.
Right.
Because you can't buy like.
Popularity of the character, edition side, of course. But I mean, perfect example. We got what was that one that's a really good statue? The Alanya comic cat, the one that's supposed to go with the Colossus PF. She got like the devil head and the sword. There's only like 200 of those. That's a really good statue, but that isn't worth jack shit, you know?
What we're saying. Okay, we're saying like Faye is saying like if I'm paying $50 a month,
okay,
it's not really considered. Like I don't look at how much I paid overall on this. On the side, like he doesn't look at his shelf as $3,000, $4,000. He looks at his shelf as $50 a month.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's because the way you budget stuff.
Yeah,
the way you budget
exactly.
stuff. So I spend about 4% of my total income on statues, right? And to me, that's just mad money where I'm throwing it away. I don't care. You know, because everything else I spend, it goes away anyways, right?
All right, sure.
On insurance.
Yeah.
So
people are asking. I can't believe people buy these as an investment. It's not an investment. It's not like it's not about looking for them to grow in value. It's about them holding their value. It's about holding their monetary value. It's not about them going up in price. Like they're not stocks, but they are like.
Hold on a minute. You're talking about value. I sold 4 statues. I think it must have cost me altogether maybe $6,000 for the 4 statues. I sold all 4 of them for just under $27,000. So as far as appreciation concerned, man, And that's under
Nobody said appreciation.
That's under 4 years. That's under a 4 year time period. And I don't know any mutual fund or CD or anything like that that's going to give you like 300 or 400%, and then 600% on some of them. So I mean, I hear what you're saying, but it's not entirely accurate, because if you know what you're doing, it's just like doing anything else. If you go to an antique store and you know how to identify a really rare watercolor by an artist or a really cool piece of furniture that's an antique, and you know what you're doing, you can make some coin. You just got to know what you're doing.
Oh, of course, man. Like, look, dude, I'm the king of flipping, man. I'm telling you, I know this. But I mean, like, in terms of just like looking at it as a collectible, you have to look at it. You have to see the financial aspect, because it is so much money. It adds up. Like a $500 piece should stay at least $500.
I see what you. I agree with that. I agree with you. I would say for the most.
Omar, that, like I said, there's two. There's only two: passion and finance. If you're passionate about something, finances go out the damn window.
Very true.
If it costs 50 cents or $500, you're gonna get what you want.
You should have a balance, in my opinion. In my opinion, it should be balanced. Like, you should worry about, like,
that in a perfect world, but that's not
right.
the way we live.
I look at it like that. I don't toss my common sense away just to buy something.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would agree. Like, it would be nice that everything you put your hand on that was $400 or $500 at bare minimum would stay at $400 or $500. Case in point, look at the Pop Culture Shock Rated. That thing was a big fucking hit.
Yeah.
You know, that thing just tanked. You guys are selling two of them for like $300 just to get rid of them.
No, not everything. I'm saying statues. And why statues? Because they are useless.
Rated
statues are useless. You know what I mean? They're not something that you use. They're not a car. A car depreciates because you actually use it. TVs you use.
That's
look at them.
Omar, that's failed logic. That's like saying a Rembrandt is useless.
A what?
That's like saying a Rembrandt is useless.
What is that?
It's a quad painting. A very valuable painting.
Yeah, and are you gonna pay $6,000 for a painting that is not worth $6,000 a month later?
But the purpose, you said it's based on purpose, on use.
Depends if you like it.
Right.
No, I'm saying if you don't use it, then it should hold value because you're not wasting it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no depreciation.
What about paint? What about a painting that's like, say that's in a museum? It serves the same purpose as a statue, right? You just look at it and appreciate it voyeuristically.
And it holds its value. That museum can sell it for the same amount of price.
This guy Lou, we in the comments cracking up.
Yeah, you use the comments and
okay. All right, man. I'm just saying, in terms of purpose, I mean, we all agree that when we buy something that's art related, we buy it because we like to look at it. It's not going to do your taxes or sweep your floor. It's it's decorative, right?
Exactly. So it's not a couch that you sit on. You know what I mean?
Wait. Stop trying to downplay statues. It's not we just look
at
it.
That's exactly what it is. Downplay there. Like, no.
It is therapeutic to have these statues, or we would never look at it.
What does that even mean? It's therapeutic.
Of course it's therapeutic.
What does that mean?
Oh, you don't like looking at your statue.
Of course, I come in and look at it, but I'm not using it. It's not benefiting me in any way. Like,
I'm looking at Lou's background and I'm looking at Pop's background, and every time you guys switch to it, it makes me smile because I see something there that's very appealing. I'm not looking at Pop, and I'm not looking at Lou. I'm looking at what's behind him, and it makes me feel good. Like, wow, look at that statue. Man, I should have bought that one. I really like the way that looks. It's bringing me joy, and that's what it's ultimately all about. Like, I love that. Bam. There's a wall of statues that I dig. Every single layer is hot, looks great. I like it. I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of it right away. So many different things to enjoy. It served its purpose for me because it's brought me joy in that moment. And that single solitary moment, I've experienced that amount of joy. So for me, that's what it does for me. And I think I speak for all of us.
That's fair.
Right, I'd say that at the very least it's fair, right?
That's part of the passion, yeah.
Passion, baby, passion.
Joy, man.
Oh, let me ask you guys a question. Any Darkstalker fans here? Video game Darkstalker fans? Hearing crickets?
It's all right.
All right.
It's all right. I was going to agree. Most people like Morrigan or Lily, Felicia.
I don't know, man. I was thinking about.
I think about what
I'd like to make. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking about it. Dimitri, Because I play it all the time. I have the Saturn. I played the Vampire Savior, Jetta, and all those. I love the moves are crazy, and I mean just the artwork on it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I like the cosplay. Like people.
Oh God, you ain't kidding. Bro.
Yeah, yeah. I can't stand.
But HMO is doing that one.
Come on, man. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see what they have to put out. I mean, right now I'm not like doing backflips over the stuff that they put out, like the Dante. People who have it enhanced, they love it. I don't know. You know, I want to see something like when Pop Culture Shock first came out. I was really impressed because their Street Fighter Alpha stuff was almost identical to Street Fighter Alpha, which is what I love about Street Fighter or Third Strike. But then it started going to the Street Fighter 4 or 5. You know, I'm not into that shit. The over muscle, the beards. You know, and then when Pop Culture Shock tried to do a Morgan, they did a Morgan, right? They did. It wasn't so good. They did do a Felicia. It wasn't so good. It just didn't capture the video game for some reason. I don't know why. The sprites weren't the same. I think if someone were to do that accurately, I think it would be a different ballgame. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion on it. But I know that you can get a Morgan for like what? For how much? $150? You know?
Yeah, I agree. I was playing Killer Instinct more than that as well.
I love Killer Instinct, bro. I love Killer Instinct.
Combo breaker.
Oh, hell yeah. I used to have the jammer boards, you know, in my house. Made a video game like the MSV carts, the boards in my house. Good. But yeah, so I was just putting it out there to see what you guys felt about it.
Well, you know, that kind of goes back to the other point too, is like if you're gonna make statues of cartoons, video games, and stuff like that, Polystone isn't really good for that. You want to go PVC plastic. You know what I mean? If you want that artistic, arty look, you know what I mean?
I would never ever use, and I know what you're saying, but I'm not a PVC. I'm like anti PVC. I don't like it.
Why do you think plastic would be the way to go?
Check out all the anime. Like my buddies collects all kinds of these anime statues, and if you did it in Polystone, you wouldn't get that same cartoony look.
Oh, I don't know. I think I would love Sideshow to do a Daphne from Scooby Doo or something. I'd buy that shit.
Sumi Art is doing it right now with Polystone.
I disagree with that.
Well,
they did not.
I want to see a good one. I want to see a good one. Majority of anime statues, the manga and stuff like that.
Oh, I agree. I have a lot of anime.
And there's a reason why they do that.
Well, there's one that's Trigun. And are you familiar with the anime Trigun? Okay, well, if you look up there's an anime statue before Polystone. It was called Cold Cast Porcelain.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you look, let me tell you something. There's some very, very hard to find anime stuff that was in like 6th scale and 4th scale of the girls, and that stuff was like in like Atticus.
Look at that. This is anime resin. Right here.
Yeah. Okay. What is that? Naruto.
Yeah, that's Gaara. Dude, this statue is so amazing.
Plus, wait until you see what Guts goes for.
Oh my God, yeah. But anyway, if you look that statue up, it's Trigun. It's fantastically done. The coat's really well tattered, and it's all in like a ceramic cold cast porcelain. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I look at PVC, I think of pipes. You know, I think of
it goes back to my theory that everyone's conditioned because plastic is all around them, so they think it's a lesser material when really it's just Polystone is just another. There's nothing more. It's not more valuable. It's not like it's gold or something or a diamond.
I'll tell you.
And you're conditioned to that because, like you just said, I've got it in my house. It's running my walls.
Having been exposed to it for so long, and I've had statues in PVC. I've been collecting for a long time, and I personally don't like it. I hear what you're saying. I just don't like it.
Yeah, but why? Yeah. But why is gold more valuable? Because it's not in your house all the time, right? So is silver. So is anything, right? Like if you're not accustomed to it, then obviously it's gonna be more valuable to you.
Hold on.
It's not about conditioning, but it's like that's why gold is valuable.
I'm saying we are conditioned. I'm saying we are conditioned.
Yeah, I'd be the person that the bijous are fantastically beautiful.
Look at the paint that they can pull off on. Look at the paint they pull off. It's just a different type of style that you could pull off on PVC. Look at the paint. You can't really
see. I love my Bishojos, but a perfect example for you because I have quite a few of them.
Are they Bishoj? know how to pronounce it.
Yes, I show them. I put them separately in their own cabinet because they don't look the greatest next to the polystone stuff.
Yo, what is that, dude? Look, wait, go up.
What are you
Up,
looking at?
up. Go up to the first
Oh, I
row.
thought he was
Yo,
looking at
go.
the chick with her
No,
head.
the third one from the top right. What is that? I've never seen that before.
What this?
It's Raven,
No,
right?
top right.
That's Raven. Yeah, I
Top
have.
right.
This guy?
Yo, what is that?
I don't
That's
know.
sick. That's Roy Mustang.
That's Trigun.
Is that you? No, that's Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist.
This, I think it's a codable key.
I've never seen
maybe.
that.
I don't know.
Well, that's not the one I'm talking about. There's one that was released in like 2007. It's a small piece, but it's you can never get one that isn't broken. The one thing I will give you about PVC is it's more durable.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not brittle.
Yeah, no, it's not. But I'm just I prefer my statues. I have a deeper appreciation.
See, now that's how.
Look at that skin tone. Look at that skin tone.
Look at this, holy.
I don't know why you're comparing paint to materials though, because it just depends on the kind of paint job that you want. No matter if you put PVC, no matter if you put polystone.
It's gonna come out differently, dude. It's gonna come out differently.
Look at XM. XM statues look like PVC.
That's good paint that look like crap. You know what I mean? I've seen them. It's not to say I just personally I prefer polystone or.
Oh, but understandably, even some polystone custom statues are painted.
They look like shit.
Yeah, because
garbage.
They're painted horrendous.
I cannot.
The resin.
I cannot stand that.
Yeah, you could tell the difference.
Not only, like we were saying, not only is the material important, but the painting. I think that's what sets off a statue as a good painter.
Correct.
How do you hate that PVC plastic statue?
A good painter will find a way around.
That's the way to display it.
This guy, Cascio.
You see that She-Hulk look cool.
That's what I'm saying. Me and Cass together is going to be a lot.
I wish he's
very dirty-minded.
I tell you, if these Bijojos were quarter scale, I'd have every one of them. I would have absolutely every one of them. All of them are fantastic.
I have my favorite one is because they don't do her too often is the Jubilee. They did her excellent.
But yeah, like I said, I'm not a PVC guy.
Plus, if you're into anime, it gives them an anime-ish look.
Like I said, I've seen cold cast Boston statues that look just as good.
I'm saying there's a different look you can get from it.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I hear what you're saying, but I've seen both of them tanks. So I mean, it depends on how clean the cast is. It depends how good the painter is. Blah blah blah.
Yo, let me ask y'all a question. I just picked up my second statue.
What?
Yesterday. Like actually going somewhere, like taking a road trip. I took a ride to the Bronx yesterday.
All right.
Picked this up.
BX.
Yo, that shit is ridiculous. It's huge.
Yeah, it's massive.
But I'm torn like how I should paint them, like the actual surfer, like chromed, or like
good painter. He ain't cheap.
You gotta get a good painter. That's the two.
I had a picture up of that guy.
He looks best chromed, man, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
No, I like the silver ionized. I like this.
Like how the guy repainted the cable arm like that.
All I know is the best Silver Surfer that I ever saw was John's custom sideshow one. They hit the space look with the purples and the blacks.
Like it feeds in from the black at the bottom and then it goes to purples. Yeah. That's how I want to do my wave. But for the surfer, yo, I don't know if I want to go chrome, man.
I would just go all clad.
Yeah.
I will tell you that, the best chroming process is you want your stuff dipped. You don't want it sprayed. And it looks like to me a lot of the chrome that I'm seeing lately is looking more like really thin.
This is the best kind of paint.
Hold on, let me take a look. Where you at? Yeah, that's the one I've seen.
That's all right. Cool.
I don't know. That's like the original
Yeah, it's
paint that
kinda
was
like-
on the side
The
strip.
problem is, like he said, it looks like he's surfing on water.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
But
but that's just the pose, I think. Not. I don't think you can do anything about that. It's just the pose, no?
No, no, the way
This
the
one looks
way the
super
other
clean, though.
guys was lit up blue is what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, Cash. I was talking to that guy, Andy.
congratulations.
Go. Thanks, bro. It's fucking huge, though. Let me tell you, bro. Like the
Yo.
base alone is like a pizza.
I
Like,
know.
no joke.
Yo, I was
Here's
congratulations.
the comic kit right here. Next
The
to
comic
next to it
cat
right
is
there.
so beautiful, man. Holy. I
Hold
think
up.
that's like one of the best pieces ever.
Yes.
And it's funny, man, because getting it chromed would be cheaper than getting somebody to paint it like gray or silver or metallic, whatever.
Oh yeah. It doesn't. But listen, you know, it doesn't mean it's gonna. Sometimes it may be better. It depends. Hold up. I'm sending
I
you.
don't know if John has the pictures of his. You got to see it.
You dog. Yeah, I'm OG with that. I was one of the first.
Yeah, I remember a lot of people copied John's.
Failing miserably. But that's all right. Copying is the best form of flattery, I'm told, even though they don't say thank you.
Look at that. That looks like the Silver Surfer, in my opinion. Right there.
Yeah.
Really looks silver.
Yo, you know what silver I'm thinking about though? You know the kind of silver paint that people repainted Cable's arm with?
Yes,
How it's like kind of shiny, but it's not
that's
chrome.
all clad.
Yeah, that's
sounds
the paint
good.
job I'm going for.
It's the same stuff. It's like you ever heard of the cookware called All Clad?
Yeah, yeah.
Stainless steel.
All stainless steel shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stainless steel, right? It's
Fucking $500 for a 10-inch frying pan.
yeah, true, man.
All right, now this is what I'm talking about. That
Yeah.
looks like space.
Yeah, that's how I want mine to be done, yo. Maybe like a little bit more pinks inside the galaxy kind of shit. But
And then
that's dope as
there's
hell.
the surfer chrome.
Yeah, that's there we go.
That's hot. Look at the stars in there.
Yeah, that's dope. John, you still have that?
Oh yeah.
Fuck, that's awesome. Who painted that for you?
I had a friend of mine. We worked on it together. He did.
Okay.
That's my dude.
That's his custom theme.
Yeah, so we worked on that, and then he did something like with a fan,
Mm-hmm.
and then he sprayed like the air gun. What was it there? Jesus Christ, the airbrush, and like you got that spray, those tiny little specks, and they gave it that look, and hand painted on the stars. Some of the stars look a little goofy. I'm not gonna lie. I might do some changes on it. I have some changes on it.
Bro, let me tell you, just take a look at this picture real quick. You see the surfboard he's on?
Yeah.
It's the size of a skateboard. Like, no lie. Like, I could put both my feet on it and put wheels at the bottom and ride it down the street.
It's huge.
It's fucking gigantic.
It's huge.
And the box is even bigger, bro. It was a pain in the neck getting it in the car.
It's big.
But it's beautiful. Yo, like, in person, it's fucking sick.
Yo, Chris,
how-
I'll tell you this, Chris, man. One thing, this is what a lot of people do, and I've seen it happen before. They try to copy that space look that I have, and they screw up, and they don't want to be told that they fucked up. And they're doing this shit. And the reason why it happens that way is because they don't have any of their own originality. Already you're talking about like, yeah, I like what you did, but I like a little more pinks and purples. You go with your passion and what your heart tells you to do. It's going to come out more along the lines of the way it should look for your
sure.
And like I said, do some research. Look up, go look up Carl Sagan, some galaxy pictures, some high def, high resolution shots of Saturn, and maybe some other surfer stuff, and just say, hey, I would like to incorporate these elements in the base. That's
absolutely, yeah.
Gigantic. You can do something on that thing. It's huge. It's like a fucking canvas.
No, it really is big, bro. Like, it kind of threw me off.
I know it. I couldn't believe how big that thing was. It's massive.
Jesus.
I told you, no? I'm sure you asked me.
And I love it. I honestly do love it. Like, it's literally perfect. Like, the casting is perfect. The sculpt is, I don't know, it's awesome.
Congratulations, brother. I'm happy for you. I like to see people happy.
Thanks, man.
I hate everything, so don't pay me any.
What do you guys think is the best top 5 customs that you've seen? Not custom jobs, like fully customized, like the whole piece is custom.
What do you mean?
That Captain America by Dan Duke.
No,
Yes.
not customized.
Oh, not
Nah.
customized. Like a
Like,
custom piece.
The whole piece is custom, yeah.
The Sentry, that's it. To me, it's a Sentry. And the next one would have to be Filey Torres' Gladiator, personally. So those are the two ones that I to me.
You think the Gladiator looks good?
The one that Filey did. Yeah, I do.
I don't think the Gladiator looks good at all. I think his Beast is the best custom I've ever seen.
Which Gladiator? You know what Gladiator I'm talking about?
The one where he's like this?
No, not that one, dude. Nah.
Oh,
There's another one.
like,
He's got his arms folded. Not the one he's standing on top of.
Oh yeah. That one is nice. Yeah, I agree with you.
I agree with you. And the Beast, and then there's Mad X's Hulk. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty.
Yeah, that's a really nice piece too. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That Hulk is nuts.
I want some shameless. I want Lou throw up those pictures I just showed you. The new
I showed them before, but I'll show them.
Yeah,
I have the.
This is the Galactus. With
So bad.
Yeah, it's a nice concept, Leo. I think we talked about this on the other show. That
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did. I'm sorry, man. My bad. My bad.
no, it's all good. That Galactus finger is sick though. I always like that.
Did you hear how much he was asking for right out the gate with this thing? Do you know how much he wanted?
No.
Apparently, he was asking $3,500.
Oh my god.
But my understanding is that base is like about the size of a hand, and apparently dwarfs the bushy surfer. It's like half a coffee table. It's huge.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, man.
I mean, but 3,500 is just nuts. And by the way, those teeth are being removed. I was like, yo, what's up with those choppers?
I was gonna say, yeah,
digits on the choppers.
Garbage disposal.
I have this, and I don't have the heart to paint it because it just looks so good unpainted.
I don't. To be honest with you, it's Sheridan Deuce and Bushy's idea of what B should look like. I don't like the art direction, but there's no denying the quality of the work on this thing is just fantastic.
Yeah,
how big is that desk, bro?
It's
looks huge.
We're painting two of them.
That was the one piece that I wanted if I was ever gonna.
Oh my god.
Massive.
You kidding me?
And it is heavy, dude. Like, dude, it's massive. It's like 30 pounds just the desk.
Jeez.
It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Actually, what we're doing is we're going to be using all plaid on some of the accents on the base for a little bit of metallic accents on it.
Mm-hmm.
So we have some.
Man, I don't have the heart to paint it. Like I go downstairs and I look at it. It's just like.
Well, you need a skilled
I'm
painter.
telling you, it is the most beautiful sculpt like I've ever seen. Like, it's not even about Beast anymore. It's just the way it flows, the way everything works together. It's just.
Hold on a minute. Are you going to keep it or are you going to sell it?
No, dude, I haven't even like I wanted to paint it, but I can't let it go. Like I'm just scared of like the desk getting damaged or something. I don't want to ever move. This is a keeper. I'm telling you.
You got to get somebody who's got a free schedule, who's been painting for the past 10, 15 years, and it's probably going to cost you like between $1,200 and $1,500. It's a serious kid.
I have two of them, eh? I have two of those beasts.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Good for you. So
I haven't even opened.
If anybody's interested.
Actually, yeah, I'll probably sell that in a second. But a lot of money though, dude. This thing is gorgeous.
Absolutely.
I like the surfer too. I had the surfer, but I let it go because it was just too big. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, when
I gotta put the
big, you wasn't lying, bro. But I always wanted that legendary scale Wolverine just because I wanted like a centerpiece of a collection. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I think I found it. Dead ass. It's fucking beautiful, bro.
Yeah, it's this big. Like, it's neutral.
Yeah, it's like a skateboard. I'm telling you, I could use that board.
Dude, when I took it, when I got the box, like when when the guy brought the box, because I got it straight from Bushy, so like it's like what?
Well, doesn't Beast come in 2 boxes?
Yeah, but the boxes are like this. They're very small.
I saw I saw John Fishy. He did his. The people know him.
Like the box is very like reasonable, like 2 boxes, but the thing is like at least like four of those beast boxes put together. That's how big it is. It's
Out of curiosity, I don't know if any of you guys know, like getting custom cut styrofoam, does that cost a lot?
I don't think so.
No, it's just you got to know. You could actually buy the tool that comes through it. It carves through it like butter. It's a hot knife.
How about like going somewhere and like I want that good shit, like that black.
Like the laser cutting, right?
And yeah.
If you want it laser cut, you have the actual like programming for the laser cutter to actually cut it is more expensive than the actual.
How much
cutting.
you think getting one piece of fitted styrofoam?
I wanted to do it for what's it called? The Miller Batman, because that one is it's like the old styrofoam, you know, the type where it's like a snowstorm opens up.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate
that's how Silver Surfer is, bro. That's why.
Yeah. That one like just the designing is around like $300.
Just buy the phone from XM.
Yeah.
Or I asked them what they use.
That old school sideshow foam, like the gray shit.
The gray stuff, yes,
that shit was beautiful, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Onage ones.
Like the black shit.
You know, the black thick ones.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I'm trying to see to get for the surfer.
Really nice. They don't flake. They're like they're not even styrofoam. They're foam.
Yeah, it's a different material.
Yeah, I feel like it absorbs like shock better. I don't know.
No, the white absorbs the best. I talked to the factory, and for heavier pieces, they always have to use the big white one because it breaks. Yeah, it's the best kind. Because I wanted to do it for what's it called? My Iron Man. Well, my Iron Man is like 35 pounds, so they said they wouldn't recommend the one that I suggested.
Yeah, the black one.
Yeah. Yo, Sanchez, what do you think of my Iron Man?
What Iron Man?
Hold on, I'll show you.
Yeah.
That's not my opinion. That's just a bodily function.
Look, what do you think?
Let me see. Let me just click on it.
Who's I don't understand. Isn't this an Iron Man that Sideshow did, or?
No, it's mine. It's my own commission. It's Mark III.
What do you mean? So you're having it done?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if that's yours, man, congratulations. That looks really good.
Yeah, it's quarter scale, dude. So much time, holy.
How much are you gonna be selling for?
It's probably gonna look around like I'm trying to go like hardly any profit at all. It's just pay everything back. It's probably gonna look around like 750, 750, 775. Yeah, fully painted, light up eyes, light up chest. The chest is not gonna be plastic. It's gonna be like, you know, the XM Mark 7.
No.
How there's like a design inside the arc reactor.
Sure.
Like that. And then the light up is gonna come from behind it.
What about the hands?
Light up hands, and the base is gonna. Okay, like this. I was gonna throw it in like without telling people, but basically it's gonna be like the bottom of the base. If you flip it upside down, it's gonna have the arc reactor for the Mark III like carved into it.
Okay.
So do you know what I mean? So.
What about any light up feature in the base? I didn't hear that part. My wife.
No, I wanted to do because the thing is, if I put a light up feature in the base, it's gonna really hollow it out. So I really wanted like a solid feel. Plus, it'll cost too much. They told me like the price will go up more.
Listen, man, definitely keep me in mind because I like to feel it. That looks professionally done. That looks like the guys who did the costume for the movies did it for you. So.
That's I got it from someone that's like in the like they did, it's not the same sculptor, but I got the prints from the original people that did it.
Well, it looks great, and definitely keep me in mind.
For sure, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Actually,
I wanted to go simple, man.
Yeah, sometimes
I'm tired of all these like crazy poses.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a cool looking Iron Man. That's very cool. Definitely keep me in mind, for sure. I like the design, definitely. Good stuff. Cool beans. So, when people are jumping ship over here, we got 4 heads left.
Well, Tim had to put his kids to bed.
Yeah, I saw that, and pop culture just bounced.
Yeah, I'm about to bounce too, guys.
All right,
This motherfucker takes off and he's bound.
Yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all next week, man. It was a good show. Nice seeing you guys again.
All right, brother.
all right, deuces, kid.
All right, later.
Yeah. Yeah, man, congratulations on that. Shit's looking kind of tight, bro.
Yeah.
That's absolutely.
It's expensive, the whole league. I was not expecting it to cost so much.
Listen, I got about, I'd say when I finally get some fucking sculptors, I got about 15 to 25,000 to do some stuff with, and I'm thinking about
15,000 gets you like just sculpt and print and like hardly anything else.
That's not true at all.
Well, to me, the sculpture alone costs like $4,000, and then printing costs $4,000.
Well, sculpts.
And then
Depends on who you
sorry.
use. Like I said, there's some guys who still
Ownage. I used Ownage.
some guys who still do a traditional. Some guys, prefer digital. Digital is more between 7 and 10 just for digital. Ownage or some. Ownage is not the only fucking printing company out there, dude. There are places that use German.
Yeah, but I like the way they photograph their stuff. It makes it look good.
Yeah. That being said, there are guys out there who work for cheaper than Ownage. Some of them better.
Oh yeah, no, I know for sure.
Malaysia's got people. There's guys in China. I mean, they're all over. But Ownage is one of the few people who can actually print, mold, cast, and package, and they do. And they give you quality stuff, very reasonable. Like they take into account all the costs, and then it makes it. We have edition sizes of like 100 or 200 or 80 or 50 or whatever.
And they cast in resin too. That's why I like other companies. They cast in polystone. I don't like polystone as much as resin. Resin is much more durable, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's why their stuff is always green.
Right.
Their stuff. It's because they always use 100% resin.
So you got a question, Omar. Roughly how long will it take to make and ship out?
So once I take pre-orders, it will take around 7 to 8 months, because I'm not taking pre-orders until it's like ready to go into production.
Right.
That's smart.
Right.
So that I don't want people's money beforehand.
Right.
Until the sculpt and printing is done, it'll take around 2 months.
Right.
Because there's still the base to be worked on. And then so basically I would say around a year. But from the time you pay me, it'll take around 6 to 7 months. Actually, okay. It depends also on like how many. If I see that people are really interested in it, and they would rather drop the cost, and make more. Because if I make, for instance, like 75, I could drop it by like $75 around there. So it all depends on like what people cost. But like I'm telling you, like ask anybody that tried to commission their own stuff. Getting 50 ES under $700 is really, really hard to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like just making the Iron Man alone, like every piece costs around $450. That's crazy. Like I wasn't expecting that.
Wow. I applaud your effort, dude, and I look forward to seeing more from you.
Yeah. I won't be using Ownage to paint though. I wish. I really wanted to use them, but just their past record, man, it's just too bad. Like I don't want to wait 3 years for it. Because have you owned any Ownage stuff, John?
No.
No, you should see it in person, dude. It's incredible. Like when you see it in person, you're gonna be like, dude, what have I been collecting? Like it's like pro painter quality. Like, I've had stuff painted by like Kenny Alessandro and and John Allred, and their stuff is like as good, if not better. It's ridiculous the amount of like that Arkham Batman that I showed on the chat a while ago, the one that's stepping in snow. People don't like the design, whatever, but I'm talking about just pure quality. You look at that thing looks like it's made of metal. Like, it is so ridiculous.
And it's well done, no question about it.
It took 3 years to put out, though.
Huh?
It took 3 years to put out. That's the problem. Owners just doesn't care. Like, their owner is so, he doesn't know how to run they have like such amazing painters, but they don't care. It's a shame, really. Look at ResinWorks, that Goku. It's gonna take 2 years at least. Watch.
Shit's crazy. A couple of people want to know if they can give you their email or something. Like,
Yeah, for sure. So, okay, I'll write it down actually. If you're interested, I made a Facebook group on Facebook.
I'm telling you, put the link in my group. This way, a lot of the people that watch the show could just link on it.
So this is like my information. If never mind, forget it. Yeah.
No, it got clear a second after you did it. I can read it.
So it's just omarfalllaha@gmail.com. And what's it called? Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like, I put 100% in this, like everything. Like I could have paid $350 for production. I'm paying like top dollar.
Definitely looking forward to it, brother.
I knew somebody would ask about the LSF. The LSF, I owned it. There's few issues with it. Number one, the head is so small; it's very disproportionate. And number two, the feet face this way while the head faces this way. And that's why I fixed with mine, where the legs face like this, and then the body is 60 degrees, and then the face and the head is facing forward, so that it looks like somebody like this. It has a more intimidating pose, in my opinion.
So what's the picture?
Sorry?
Picture.
Sure. 1 second.
Please. I want to see it.
One of the guys is willing to make you a website for the custom.
So yeah, if you can see that.
Yes.
You see the way like he's just looking for it. Like, I don't know. I really wanted that intimidation factor.
Sure, definitely. I'm down for that, man. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I really want to emphasize the metal brushed look, the brushed metal look. So it's not gonna look toyish like a lot of the other ones. Like the Mark VI by Sideshow is fantastic, but the golds are like yellow. They're not even gold. So I want it to look like the War Machine. I don't know if you guys have owned the Sideshow War Machine.
Fantastic.
That one looks like metal, and that's what I'm trying to do with that.
Actually, the War Machine's better than the Iron Man.
I agree with you. Yeah, the War Machine is, in my opinion, like the best Iron Man collectible right now.
It's beautiful. That's great. I'm talking about the Iron Man 2 War Machine. Those two.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, the one that it looks like a tank, like walking through.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, that thing's badass. I remember looking at it. I was like, wow, this looks better than the Iron Man. I was like, holy shit, that looks really good.
Even
I definitely want to get down on that Iron Man.
In person, it looks like metal. The War Machine, like that's why I love so much about it. It looks like it's actually like camouflage metal. It's disgusting.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
So underrated. I can't believe like people are selling for like $800 now, and the Mark VI is like $1,000. It's so ridiculous.
That War Machine.
Shows you how much character appreciation.
That War Machine is definitely a $1,200 to $1,300 piece in terms of quality. Whatever the popularity will also, it has an effect. Plays a part as well. So yeah, So any new pieces between you guys?
I'm done until Thanos comes out.
I'm waiting for my Prime 1 Harley, and then Thanos is my other piece.
Oh, that was really good, man. I'll tell you, they did pretty close to the prototype. The pictures that I saw, Harley Quinn looks really good, dude. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, better for how long they've been delaying it.
I will tell you, I saw some in-hand pics, and I was very impressed. I never was a big fan of the sculpt overall. I just didn't like the hair, but if you liked what you saw, that's what you're going to get. Seriously, that's what I was very impressed with that. So that's cool. I'm waiting for that.
They're very good like that.
Berserk.
The Prime One doesn't have like pro painters paint their stuff. They actually use the factory. They have the factory painted. That's why it's so close to the prototype. They don't have like, it's not like Sideshow where they use like pro painters like Casey Love and those guys, where it's like impossible to match them.
Casey Love.
So,
who are your favorite painters? Anybody have favorite painters?
For me, I like Casey Love. You know, as in terms of like people that don't work professionally. I really like Ed Bradley's stuff. Ed Bradley's, I really like the way he paints.
Ed's professional. He's a professional painter.
Sorry?
He's a professional painter.
Really? He works for like Sideshow?
He works for Total
I didn't know.
And Sideshow.
Oh, I thought he was freelance.
No. He does, but he's professional. He works for Sideshow. He did the Groot for Sideshow. That's his work.
Oh, really? I didn't know. Yeah, he's fantastic. I love the way he paints. Supernatural.
Look at the Black Panther, Kaya. He's sitting on like the Panther stone skull.
Yeah.
That's all that stuff. Yeah, Ed does great work, man. He does.
Yeah.
My guys are probably Tim Gore, Steve Wang, Casey Love.
Steve Wang is beast.
Steve Riojas, Ed Bradley, but one of my top favorite guys actually is a couple real super guys for me is David Fisher. He's absolutely just amazing. And
David Fisher.
3D demonic. You want to see fucking paint, dude. That's what paint. That's, again, that's cinema movie. It's movie ready stuff. Steve Wang on the set of Predator good. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. Like a paint job was $3,000 or $4,000 for 1-to-1 plus.
Wow.
What you're getting is like literally could be filmed, take a photo taken of it and used as a movie poster. You know what I'm saying? Like out of the park shit. Steve, I love Steve's work. We did that Hulk for Chris Martinez, the Mad X Hulk. You get a chance to see it. Flash the picture, I said.
I really don't like that Mad X Hulk, man. I don't know what it is about it. It just looks like.
You see the paint job that we did on it.
Oh! I saw. It looks like the OG Hulk, right? Sort of like it has that olive green, right?
Well, a lot of them have the olive green. There's a lot. They're all olive green for the most part. Oh, hold on. Is Louis, you there?
Yeah, I'm reading a message from.
Oh, okay. Flash the picture real quick, dude.
This is what the Mad X Hulk reminds me of. Have you guys ever seen this meme?
SpongeBob?
Yeah, it looks like just a gorilla going like, where's my food? I don't know. Just looks weird to me.
So show the picture, man.
Which one?
The Hulk one.
Oh, 1 second.
I just want to be sure it's the right one.
I still think the OG Hulk is probably the best statue ever made, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. Sorry?
Sold both of mine.
I'm sorry?
I sold both of them.
Yeah, I think the green one, like, I have never been so, like, captivated by a statue. Like, I don't even like the Hulk, dude. But every time I look at it, it's just like, I didn't like the gray as much. I like the green. The green, just something about it. It's just beautiful.
It's funny because the guy who painted the green ones is the guy who painted this one.
There you go.
Same guy. Who
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, the paint app is incredible on this.
yeah,
But it's just, I don't know. I don't like the sculpt. Looks
right.
weird.
That's the same guy who painted the OG Hulk.
Dude, OG Hulk is a masterpiece.
So, yeah, but I'm saying like the paint master on the OG. It's
Yeah,
same,
it looks like it. Yeah.
yeah, it's the same painter.
I agree with you. This is the best paint job I've seen on this piece. Look at the transitions. Like look at the light green, the way it goes into the dark green. People don't know how to do that. Painters don't know how to do that. It's incredible.
Yeah, and the way the veins go up all the way up past the deltoid, and different greens on the forearm, the shadow transition on the serratus abdominis. I mean, the gums were my idea, the green gums, because I wanted, but we made them really pop. We didn't put too much heavy shadowing on the face, so it didn't overpower it. It's just really tempered. But then you look at the traps, everything just transitions so nicely from darks to lights. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It makes it pop. The only disappointment that I have is that I wished the pants were a little higher, because we could have been able to tear them up more, so they would fall down like for more classic Hulk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
only thing. But we didn't have enough slack, or else he looked like he would have been wearing like some really weird shorts. You know? If we would have cheated, we would have. Yeah, you know, it wouldn't have looked right.
He's
It would have looked
busting, he's busting a sag.
It looked right. But that's the only regret that I have. But yeah, that piece was, it took about a couple of months, but it was back and forth, touch and go with it. But finally, that when he finally did it, I was just like, dude, that's it. You hit the nail on the head. And when you look at it, man, you look at the nails. I mean, it's just really, really. The guy Andy Burgos, who sculpted it, said, he goes, hands down, that's the best painted Hulk I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So I was really, yeah, I guess it helped that he painted that one, you know? This is what he did 10 years ago.
This piece is so ridiculous. The fact that like a factory did this is so unbelievable to me, man. Like,
yep. Back when they gave a shit. You know what I mean?
Dude, like look at his knuckles. Look at the way there's like brown on them. You know what I mean? Like every other painter would just use like green over green over green, while these guys use like brown, orange. Look at his eyebrows. The way there's like orange in there and brown. Like it's so ridiculous. Like this piece is, it's honestly like the best statue I've ever seen. Like I have never been so blown away by something. Such a beautiful work of art.
Yeah, I still both of mine. Got rid of them. We'll see. Maybe some new Hulks on the horizon. You know what's an underrated piece to me is the red Hulk that they did. I love that fucking piece. I love it. The red one.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That thing is all hand sculpted too. If you look at that, the muscularity on that thing is just insane. It's
the sculpt is fantastic. I agree. That's Pablo, no? It's Pablo Vigiano.
Yeah, Pablo V, man.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yo, I mean, when you look at it though, you look at the forms. He just captured everything to a friggin' T.
Yeah, the way like one finger's out, like it's not like how regular like other sculptors. It's this, but
it's a whole hand. Right, exactly. It's perfect.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't teach this. You can't.
It's those little touches.
That's my point.
That's actually looking at a hand and how it actually is, and then sculpting.
Like all those other like Wolverine and Hulk statues that you see, they're all like you know, perfectly aligned, you know, but it doesn't have that realism that like Pablo has.
That's a
Pablo Vigiano
piece, dude. I mean, there's only like 500 of an exclusive on that. That piece should be going for a couple for 13 or 1400, in my opinion. It's one of the best Hulks to me.
But the problem is that the final product, I don't know, it wasn't like as solid as the other ones.
Okay, there you go. It wasn't as weighty. I mean, the sculpt is beautiful, but if that thing had the same weight as the original OG Hulk has, it would be up there because it's such a beautiful piece. It's the same thing with the fucking Rhino. He did the Rhino. The Rhino was
gorgeous.
Gorgeous. When you pick it up, it's a fucking wiffle ball.
So we have a question. What do you guys think of Mark Newman's Malvestros?
That's a masterpiece.
Oh, that's a masterpiece, dude. Mark Newman. Did he do the Zatanna that just came out?
I'm not sure. It doesn't show. It doesn't tell you.
I think
they haven't set up the page yet.
I think it's him. But
Oh yeah. He did. Yeah. You're right.
That looks like something I would buy. I was like, I wish they would have had more bunnies on it as the exclusive, not just one bunny. Because the whole thing, she has a bunnies that come out of the hat. I think anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That Melivestros is like a piece that you can literally put on like your dinner table and it look perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's a piece of art.
Yeah, that thing is ridiculous.
I mean, it's just fantastic.
The way the angel and the demon are forming is insane.
Yes.
The face is so expressionate.
It's so expressionistic. He's got like the skull, like the jester death mask that you can swap between the two. You know, like the spell book with the angel and the demon and the angel coming out. From the candles, they're all with the wax dripping down.
And to think that it's hand sculpted, it literally puts all these digital sculptor pieces to shame. Like that thing is ridiculous. And that's like honestly one of the best statues I've seen in so long. Like something that's actually like that blows you away. You know, like there's so many statues coming out nowadays, and it's that one piece that really like, whoa, like what am I looking at here? You know.
Looks like they got some new stuff coming out too. I saw some pictures where I think they were having a Grim Reaper on a horse or something like that. There was
like for Court of the Dead.
Yeah, there was something that looked really badass, man. It looked really bad, really cool. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not a big Court of the Dead fan. I like what they're doing with it, and I know they're pushing it hard. I'm not a huge fan. You know, I don't think I should be paying X amount of money. See, here's a perfect example. You're paying $500, $600, $700 for pieces that, you know, are independent license.
Yeah.
Gigantic ESs on them. See, that's, you know, to me that's crappy. I don't get that.
I agree.
I don't get that. It's a beautiful thing to look at, but I'm sorry, you know, I can take my $500, $600 and put it on something else. Now, if these things had like definitive ESs on them, they'd be great because they're so beautiful to look at. But they're making like thousands of them, right? Like per yeah. Look at the Batman. That was the biggest, stupidest thing they've ever done. Maybe not to them because they made a shit ton of money, but I mean to the collector, we're all waiting for a Batman, and what we got was okay with all these kinds of issues. They make 7,000 of them, and then they come out with a color variant.
Yeah, I mean, you probably still could buy it today.
It's like you go to Sunoco and there'll be one in the window, you know.
How long has it been? Like 5 years, and it still hasn't sold out.
About
4 years, something like that, 3-4 years. But I definitely think there's a market for the Capcom Darkstalkers. Not Darkstalkers, like you need someone who understands Capcom art, who understands the video game. I love the video game. I think it's one of the best video games ever made, and it's got some of the best art in it. You know, I mean, hell, they used a lot of Darkstalker, a couple of them in the Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That was one of the most popular fighting games of all time, right?
Yeah.
Those guys, a couple of characters, Morgan, the mummy guy, Anakin, and Felicia, I think.
Yeah.
They also made Pop Culture Shock made a Zabor. They had the right sculpt, but they had the right sculpt. They just didn't have. They had the wrong art references. You know what I'm saying? It didn't play well. And it's
what do you think of HMOs?
Huh?
What do you think of HMOs? You don't like it?
I haven't seen anything so far that I've been really stoked about with that. You know, I saw the Mega Man. It's cool and all, but I mean that one leg.
No, I mean they're making Morgan. I mean.
Well, listen, so far I've seen Dante. I wasn't impressed. Mega Man, I'm not impressed. Again, people are going batshit crazy over it. I can see why, per se. I just sort of look coffee to me.
No, I agree with you, dude. People are going crazy, dude. I wanted to say this for so long, but dude, people are going crazy over like that line they started. What's it called? The Bounties of Bathos, and they're paying like $800 for those pieces, but it's like they're based on like nothing. Like there's not even like a book or anything. Like the book that they're making hasn't even like been released yet, and people are paying like $800 for a statue based on that book that hasn't been released. It's crazy. Like I don't get that, man. That something like that.
Listen, I'm not gonna knock anyone for making a buck and for establishing themselves. That's awesome. I will say that, you know, all the things that are being sold and that people are paying. I mean, I can't wait to get my stuff out there because you guys are gonna be. It's a perfect example. Look at that Iron Man that you're putting out. That Iron Man pretty much destroys 80% of all the customs that are out there. That one simple pose, because it's done right, the attitude's right, portions are right, everything's right. And if that's what you're gonna get for $700-800, you're fucking golden. And that crushes 80% of what's being put out independently. Period. End of story. Because if I get that, I have no problem saying, Omar, here is my money. Thank you very much. As a matter of fact, I'll take 2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Thank you.
If that's what you're able to produce, then fuck yeah. But I see a lot of these things a lot of these customs are rough, terrible paint. You know, they come in all bashed up and screwed up. You know? Yeah. What the hell is this? But yeah, no, I'm definitely digging. I like the attitude of it. He's very defensive and kind of an confrontational.
It's like that. Yeah, it's I wanted to go after like the the base is gonna be this. So I wanted to go after like you know, like in the first Iron Man movie where he first suited up, and
yes,
and that is like the, because that for me was the scene where it's like I first got into like the whole pop culture thing. Like that's when I first saw that, it was like engineering, like it's like an engineering dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is the thing that I'm going for. Like in terms of the base. Hold up, I'll show you.
That's good, man.
Do you see this? The pad that like he launches off of?
That pattern, yeah.
You see this? So it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be a round plate, and on the bottom, like when you so he's gonna be standing on this, and on the bottom it will have like the arc reactor, and inside they'll say Museum-esque by Omar Falaha. Like that. That's the goal.
Okay.
Dude, it's gonna be so beast, holy. I'm so excited for it.
Idea.
Sorry?
Definitely. Great idea.
Yeah, like watch that scene. Tell me that's not the scene that made you like fall in love with Iron Man. Like when you see that, it's like right when he steps in and it's just like and it's like putting on everything. Disgusting.
What I would like to do though, I tell you, man, I would love to see like a bit of like a car paint finish on, like a 91, 92 Pontiac Firebird red.
It's gonna be. Metal. It's gonna be. Okay, so like you see, you know the alkylid or whatever you call it, the alkylid.
Oh yeah.
Alkylid. It's gonna be like that, where it's not gonna be like cherry, like really popping over glossed like the XM Mark 7, where that one I felt it was kind of toyish a little bit. It's gonna have it's gonna have a little gloss, but it's not gonna be. It's gonna have a brushed metal look. That's what I want. Like I really wanted the look of brushed metal.
I mean, I could definitely see it looking cool either way, dude. To be honest with you, it's a good sculpt. Great sculpt.
Do you see like how the light is reflecting? That's the kind of look I'm going for. That's you know what I mean? Like it's not gonna absorb it. It's gonna send it back a little bit, but not too much. That's the goal, hopefully.
I like the legs. I'm just saying, just be careful with, keep the colors basic. You know what I mean? Don't go. I mean, I like the way it's looking.
Yeah.
I would like it. Yes, that looks very cool. That looks very cool. Just like that with different background. Definitely makes. Yeah, that's fine, dude. That's fine. I mean, personally, I would like the red, like more Pontiac Firebird red, but that's just me. That's just me. But this is fine.
I went like right off of what's it called, like what the screen showed.
I don't know. It's screen accurate. You nailed it. This is me personally, but some people may say no, and they'd be right to say or disagree with me. Like, no, that's the way it should be.
Yeah, I don't know. I get what you mean. Like I've always like gone back and forth, but I figured like if I'm gonna make the Mark III, you know, I might as well go with like the movie look.
Absolutely. No, listen, I hear you. Keep it safe, and it's very popular. That's a very popular look. Everyone likes it. So.
And Marvel is pulling the license on all quarter scale Iron Mans pre-Avengers. So nobody will ever have a quarter scale Mark III. That's the suit. That's like the most iconic suit in my opinion. Like that's the one that we first started with.
Definitely, like I said, man, put me down for 1 or 2. All right.
I appreciate it, dude. It's so good. I love it so much.
All right, thanks, guys.
No problem.
Anyway, I gotta go. Thanks for having me, Lou. You haven't said much. Are you busy?
You know, I'm doing multiple things while we're on the show. Like I'm doing stuff on the computer.
Oh.
But yeah, no, it was good. And yeah, like I said, feel free to post a link in our group. This way,
for sure.
A lot of people that see the show can get in touch with you.
For sure. Someone asked about Fat Monster Studios customs. I would avoid those guys. Those guys recasted some pretty like well-known customs. I'm not sure if you've seen like the Alpha 3 Black Panther, where he's kind of like really deezed up and ripped, and he's standing like one knee up on the rock. They recasted those and they started selling them. So I would like avoid them like the flag. So that's that's what our thoughts are. Like they're seriously I wouldn't recommend them, man. Like you're most likely getting a copy off of somebody else's work. Because someone sent them a kit to paint, and then those scumbags like molded it and then recasted it, and they sent the person who sent them the kit, they sent them like a recast one. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, I would avoid those guys.
All right then.
Thanks for having me, Lou.
Yeah, no problem, of course. And it was a good show. So I hope everyone enjoyed. Again, if you're interested in anything Omar's doing, just hit us up in the Facebook group. So have a great night, everyone. Peace.